Hello and welcome to Game Budz. It's the podcast where five friends get together, get high, and talk about video games.
Go crazy, folks.
I'm your host, Nick, and with me, as always, are the other hosts, the other Game Buds, and to my left.
Hello, it's Andy. Welcome, one and all. And next to me,
Dorano. And to my left, it's Matt. Whoa. And to my left, it's Travis. Whoa. It's just that simple.
And we're back again, back in the studio to record another great episode of everybody's favorite podcast. And we got a doozy for you today. It's March Badness.
for all the sport heads, all the people that love brackets.
Yeah.
Place your bets now.
Place your bet. Well, bet
Yeah.
bet as it goes. We're gonna do Kalshi though. We're gonna open it up for Kalshi.
Oh,
And once it comes out, you can't. You have to make the bets before you listen to the episode. No changing it while you listen to the episode. All right.
No, it's not loud.
yeah.
Yeah, it's March Badness 2026. And this year, we're talking about bad games. We did edgelords. We did mean guys. You know, who's the biggest jerk, right? That was one of
It was
them.
most annoying character.
Yeah, most annoying characters.
yeah.
Chadley was on the list.
Chadley and Eric
I
Sparrow.
think Chadley won.
The first two were just bad
Just
guys.
bad guys. Yeah, we did. We had what? Ganondorf won, and then Bowser won, or something like that.
Bowser won the first, then
Then Ganondorf.
No, it was the Catalyst.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
the
was the
Catalyst.
Catalyst. Yeah. But it came close. It was almost Ganondorf.
It
Yeah, it
was.
was almost
Who,
Ganon.
who won the annoying one? Was it Chadley?
It was
No.
no.
Was it Eric Sparrow? No, he got actually knocked out.
He got knocked out first.
man, I had this written
I'm
down.
pretty
It was
sure
in
it
our
was-
game show, man.
Oh.
I can look it
Well,
up.
that was the winner of the edgelord, which was Dante, right? It was
Dante,
because
yeah.
Dante fucks. That's what it came down to.
That is very much true.
Shadow might be a virgin. We don't know. Dante Cannon is not virgin. He
That's edgier.
Not
that-
virgin.
just intrinsically, you know.
He
if you
beat
fuck
Psycho Joker mode.
Well, they both have a
Ah.
Psycho Joker mode. Okay, what was it?
Catalyst was the most annoying, and Shao Kahn was the second winner.
Oh, Shao Kahn.
Oh,
He's a deserved winner, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what? Before
Bowser
we
and then Shao Kahn, right? Sorry.
yeah. Thanks for interrupting
Then-
me. You know,
Okay.
you really just fucked up the flow of the whole episode.
Hey,
We gotta start all over.
Let us know who you think would win in a fight, Bowser or Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Shao Kahn for Smash Bros.
Ooh.
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 That's not a
shit.
bad
That's
choice.
not a bad idea.
Not a bad choice.
That'd be awesome.
Mortal
Get
Kombat.
over
Fucking
here.
smashes Mario's
Shao
head
Kahn's
into his
famous.
body.
Although
Yeah.
I would be really confused if they chose Shao Kahn over like Sub-Zero.
Yeah, that'd be
Scorpion.
wild.
Scorpion.
It would definitely be Scorpion.
He'd be a great
Yeah.
assist trophy.
Oh, great villain. They need a villain, though.
That's
you know?
true.
More villains in Smash. But you know what? Speaking of bad guys and villains, we're doing March Badness. But before we do that, let's pack the bowl. For everybody listening for the first time, Pack the Bowl. Whoa. Pack the Bowl is the segment where we talk about what we're smoking. Smoking!
What are you smoking, Nick?
You know what? I just brought some Good Neighbor Kush. You know, I've got a good neighbor who grew it, and I brought it for us to smoke. This was less than half the jar, which, you know, he gave me like a full ounce for free.
Because
So-
he's that kind of guy.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy.
And then he like told me exactly his recipe for what he does to like make brownies and like what temperature I should set it at.
Oh,
and
he
stuff.
wants you to make brownies.
Damn.
He's taking you on as his son.
Technically, it wasn't truly free, but he would have given it to me for free. But I offered him some of those mushroom chocolates too, so I gave him some of those because he fucks with mushrooms. Cool. And yeah, thank you, neighbor Dan. Andy, what'd you bring?
Well, I've got some buff cherry.
Hi. Yo, hazy bitch.
Yeah.
But you toke so good, I'm on top of it.
That's exactly
When I
what was-
dream, I'm smoking you all night.
Oh, wait. Hits from the bone, give me right on. Give me high. No, what's
hit
it?
rips from the bone, give me a heart on.
Give me a hard on.
Sponsored by Blue
the
Chew.
bong,
Give me a heart on.
Yeah. Peak brand, buff cherry flower. Pass the bowl of it around now. Shout out to Green Light.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to smell my neighbor's kush.
Hell yeah.
Neighbor kush.
And what do you got, Ryan? What's that there in that?
This medicine bottle.
Yeah.
So it's a proper cannabis
Ooh, I'm aware of
strain, but it's called Butterwolf. And I got it just because the name sounded
Wow,
appetizing. And also, I love furries. Can't wait for that to be
Wowza.
clipped.
Oh no.
But no, it's like an indica leaning hybrid. It's got like these beautiful little orange strains on it. It smoked really good. It's a good feel good weed. A good relax after work weed. Damn! The drops are insane.
Hell yeah.
All right, Matt, what'd you bring?
I brought some stuff from Kind Goods called Max AC. It's a sativa hybrid, and it gives you like a happy, creative, almost sensuous high.
Sensuous.
Little
What is that? Come in
little
there?
tingle of extra happy in your day.
We're good. We're good.
That's what I'm looking for.
Weed always provides a little extra happy for your day.
A little tingle.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's smokable happy.
We just smoked it, so feeling good.
Oh yeah.
Trav, what you got?
I got some Durban Wedding from Sense.
Let's do that song again, like it's the first time we thought of it. Oh, I was gonna say let's do the Billy Idol, like nice day for a Durban wedding. I think we've done that multiple times.
Oh yeah, that's true. I should have done that, but sorry, I thought you were queuing up the song I accidentally played. Well, now it's there.
Rest in peace, that kid.
Rest in peace, that kid. Blackout, the band.
Yep.
Blackout band.
Yeah, that's what I'm smoking.
All right. I think that's it. The
Yeah.
bolt. You know, we got a nice quick pack on that. You know, efficient packing
Oh, yeah.
is key to any good stoner hangout.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
When
Pack
you got a whole
efficiently,
lot of
get
meat
higher.
to get into.
Yeah. So
So-
let's green it. Trev, green it.
Oh my God! No, I too much responsibility. Anyway, we're gonna do March Badness this year, or bad games, like Nick said, and it's 16 as usual. It's gonna be 16 entries.
I think the first year we had like 20 or something like
Yes, we had 5 each,
that. Oh my
Oh,
god.
my
but it was only 4.
There was only
of
4
us.
buds at that time.
So we have 16 total contestants. 3 of us have brought our own champions into the mix, and we collaboratively have entered one collective choice to the mix.
Trev, you said 3 of us have brought in our.
Sorry.
All of us have brought
Brought in
3
3.
entries.
Oh yeah.
Just thought
I
I'd
did catch that.
Thank you.
thought I'd clear things up.
Yes, yes. Everyone would. They would have figured it out.
Fix it in
Yes.
post.
And then one default entry, basically.
Yes, one that was chosen by us all, and as opposed to the other years, we're going to keep each round a surprise. We might have done this sporadically throughout the years, but this time it's going to be a surprise to all. And this year, as well, we're going to do a little different. We're going to defend our champion that we have brought to try and bring it forward. We will both have 2 minutes. Each person will have 2 minutes to present why their game is bad, and then 2 minutes to discuss between which one should win, and then we'll vote. It's typical standard elimination bracket style. So once they're out, they're out. There's no redemption bracket. We will fight to the end, where we will crown a new winner and the 5th winner of the March Badness.
All
That-
the losers are deleted forever. Good riddance.
Yep, deleted
Yeah,
from
good
the
riddance,
podcast.
so any of these
actually.
games.
If you, only one of us will remain in the podcast.
Yeah.
If the winner gets to keep the podcast, and the rest of us, if all of our
Oh.
champions lose, we're out.
Oh,
So
Thanks
for
the,
that.
the winner has to recruit 4 new game buds.
Oh damn!
This is
I thought we were.
Splinter.
I thought we meant the games. I was hoping that the bad games would get deleted, but fuck.
No, those get distributed in mass.
It's like life
Everybody
points.
has to play them.
It's life points. This is a shadow game.
Yep.
Oh no!
You have stepped.
This
I
is
know
the
that-
worst.
Behold my
universe.
Millennium Mixer.
Yep, I'm gonna replace you guys with the completionist,
Oh
Joe
no!
Rogan, Logan Paul,
Oh my gosh!
and Joe Logan Paul.
Oh my gosh! It's gonna some sort of dark game buds.
It is gonna be the Dark Buds.
and Nick.
Oh
And
man.
Nick.
And Nick.
It's the darkest time.
It's basically like the episode of SpongeBob.
It's the squirrel. The what do you call it? The chipmunk timeline or so. What
Oh,
got into
the
Hedgehog Collider?
the weasel.
The weasel.
We live in the weasel reality. It went back when they started the Large Hadron Collider. A weasel got into it and fucked up the operations with their emergency shutdown. And people, there's a theory, a conspiracy theory about how when that weasel got in, it shifted our dimension into the worst possible timeline, and they call it the Weaselverse.
Weasel first.
Cool.
I mean, I feel like there's worse possible timelines. We live in a crazy one, but you know, it's not like Mad Max Desert World yet.
Oh yeah,
Just
you're
a little
right. There's no
pitiful.
zombies or anything. It's just
Oh,
this one's
no.
just depressing and sad.
Yeah, this one sucks.
It still sucks. Don't get us wrong.
and
but-
that's why we must get our bad games together and talk about them to distract us from this crazy world.
Yep.
from the
And-
Weaselverse that
And
we live
maybe save humanity.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe their champion will bring.
Well, we got to
peace to the
find that
world.
weasel.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
that's
that
true.
be crazy?
Throw it back in.
Super powered time altering weasel running around.
All right. Do we want to go to the first set of
Yeah,
games?
Let's kick it off. What is the first set of games, Trav?
All right. So in this corner, Nick's champion, his first champion, will be Pit Fighter versus Andy. And Mario is missing.
Ooh, two SNES
Ooh.
games. You know what? I will let you take the floor first, Andy.
All right. Well, let me tell you about the first time I played Mario is Missing. I was probably 7 years old, something like that.
Keep in mind, you only have 2 minutes.
It's I thought it was going to be a Mario game. Turns out there's pipes, but you're just reading history the entire time, and you're not even Mario.
Mario's missing.
He's missing. You're playing as Luigi. There's literally no platforming in the game. It's going into tubes and reading about history, and it's just big blocks of text. I have no clue what this. It's a learning game, but it looks like you're going to be playing Mario, and it has Mario on the front. I mean, it does say he's missing, so
It's an edutainment game, but it's difficult.
it's terror. I don't know. I've never tried to go back and play it, but I remember playing it as a kid and being wildly disappointed at the amount of learning that was involved in a Mario game. Yeah, you guys remember? Do you guys ever try it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
played that. Yeah.
Man, it's
No
it's terrible.
platforming.
There's
you can,
no
you can
platform.
you can run left and right.
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, you can
Talk to
just go
people.
left and right and talk to.
You
talk
can
to
move around
people.
on a map too. There's a world
Move-
map, but it's kind of hard to get. Or if you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to get to the world map all the time.
Yeah, you have to like go talk. There's
You go to certain places.
You have to go to places, talk to people about history, learn about history, and then you have to answer questions or something.
You do have to answer Princess Peach's
Yeah.
police officer Peach's question.
Oh, the worst.
Like
form of
multiple
Princess
choice
Peach.
questions. That is the game. It's trash.
Or information center Peach. Maybe she's not a cop. I don't know.
She's a cop. Peach is a
Up.
cop.
Is that time up?
Yep.
All right, my 2 minutes begins now. Pit Fighter for the Super Nintendo. Horrible game feel. Only 3 characters playable. Fucking bland, ugly graphics. Horrible graphics. And there's only one song. Trav, if you don't mind pausing the music so I can play this song. Here we go. Here's the only song in the game. It plays nonstop from the beginning of the match until you finish the run.
Slightly charming.
When you get to the end of the game, all it says, your guy just does a little pose and it says, "New champion found." And then goes to a black screen that says "Game over." And then the game starts over.
Oh wow! It shares this trait with Forsaken 64,
And,
which does the same thing.
Just a lot of, yeah.
Wow.
And was that a clip from the game?
It's Roblox Death Sound.
It sounds, but that's kind of what the
That's
fighters
funny.
sound like when they're punching each other. But yeah, you only get to pick 3 characters, and there's like 10 fights, and all those characters look different, but you can't play as them. And there's barely any mechanics in the game. Nothing. Like, it's punches and kicks. I don't think there's any throws or anything. And there's no conventional life bar. It's a number that goes down, seemingly random increments. It's like never the same twice until you get the opponent's number to 0. And then you win money at the end, but the money doesn't do anything. It's like money is supposed to be points, I guess.
Damn, this guy, he's got $400,000.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible, and so bad that Matt McMuscles, he does a series called Worst Fighting Game. Pit Fighter for SNES was the worst fighting game ever for almost 2 years straight.
Oh, wow.
Like
it got dethroned eventually.
it just got dethroned, and I think he only did it because he has to keep creating content.
Yeah.
And how long can Pit Fighter be talked about? You know.
Right.
But he did a good job of being pretty objective in like saying like it's just hard to like be this bad for games that were utter dog shit. This was always the worst.
It created a very successful spin-off of a already very successful show. What happened?
Yeah, but that's my case. I rest my case.
All right. And now we will enter the 2 minutes of discussion.
All right, everybody. Based on our discussions, what do you guys think? Pass it right over.
Okay, so this is where we make our.
I'm gonna have to go with sheer amount of people. Mario's Missing disappointed versus Pit Fighter. Mario's Missing definitely sold way more and ruined a lot more weekends for a lot more children.
That's a good point.
My vote goes for Mario is Missing.
What?
Man, I'm looking at...
Just watch. Just go on YouTube right now and watch a video of Pit Fighter, and then just tell me.
I've seen plenty of Pit Fighter, but Mario's ruined a lot more people's weekends. It's ruined a lot more kids' days.
I think you have a good point, Ryan. I'm taking it from a different perspective. My perspective is which game I would rather play through to the end multiple times if forced to, or if just I don't know. I'm more interested in beating Mario is Missing, even though it's pretty lame, than subjecting myself to Pit Fighter.
Yeah, Mario is Missing has more than one song.
That's true.
Although I don't remember any of the songs from. It's kind of like lame Mario music that's in there.
I'm familiar with one. I can just put my vote here. I'm gonna go with Pit Fighter because I've seen through Mario's Missing, and there is at least some game there.
Yeah.
Are we voting which is the worst game?
Yes.
Yeah, of the
Pit
two.
Fighter is the worst of the two for me. Pit Fighter is the worst.
Yeah,
If I had both cartridges in my hand and they said you
Mario's
keep
Missing
one,
has more than 4 colors.
if I had, just think of it, if you had both cartridges in your hand, which one are you gonna keep? I'm gonna keep the Mario is Missing probably.
Yes,
So
easily.
Pit Fighter to the trash. Get out of here.
And yeah, Pit Fighter, you guys heard the song. That's the only song in the game. Like, you could play any other version of Pit Fighter, and it's decent.
Although it's multiplayer, that is
It
big.
is 2-player.
That is a big buff. Big buff.
Is it, though?
Because it's infinitely
arcade's
replayable in that
3-player.
way.
Yeah, the arcades are fun, though. This is like a shit-ass port.
This game is voted as really bad, like on most lists, but so is Mario is Missing.
Oh, that's it.
Votes must be cast.
All right, well, I'm gonna back up Pit Fighter, putting it in the majority,
All right.
giving it the fucking win. Andy, do you want to put your vote in, even though it doesn't fucking matter?
I mean, well, yeah. I guess I'll stick with my champion. But well, I don't
You're
know.
watching you're watching the arcade version of Pit Fighter. Put in
Oh.
Pit. I'm speaking of Pit Fighter for Super Nintendo. I should have clarified.
Which
but
looks muddy and terrible.
look at Pit Fighter for Super Nintendo.
Oh my god, that does look way worse. That's
yeah,
crazy.
you can't even believe it's a fucking Super Nintendo game.
All right, hear ye in the court. We must cast the vote.
I don't know, man. I mean, yeah. In terms of game, this game might be shittier. It looks bad. I might give Mario is Missing just a little redemption here because this looks like total trash.
Yeah, and it smells like it too, and it plays like it.
All right, I'm going to give it there. Pit Fighter is the winner. Going on to the next set.
Somebody hand me a lighter. Daddy's got to get litty.
The way that these characters move is crazy.
frames of
It's so they like bop around.
All right, give it up for the next two games. In this corner, we have Unlimited Saga
No.
with Rhino defending that. And in the other corner, we have Final Fantasy, All the Bravest.
Oh.
In my corner,
2 RPGs.
yes. Ryan, you can go first.
Okay. So for anybody familiar with the Saga series, hold on, I gotta take a hit. You keep the thing rolling.
Hit sustain.
Little pause the timer.
All right, hit
Okay.
taken. It
Resume.
took it took all the fundamentals out of like the Saga series and just threw them in the trash, and it feels like a mobile game created for PS2. Because all it does, it takes all of like the running around exploration, and story building and turns it into a randomized board game with tons and tons of dialogue, and even the battles for a later PS2 game, mind you. All the battles are done with shitty pixel art with very choppy animation.
I'm watching it right now, and the graphics are worse than I remember.
Yeah, that's terrible. It takes everything about the Saga series you loved and then randomizes it all. Literally, like even in battle, whenever you fight, there's a slot machine system that says whether you hit or don't, and if you do, it'll just do a random attack, and it won't like you can kind of choose attacks, but sometimes it'll just choose a different one, and or you can learn a new one, which is Saga staple, but most of the time you don't. And it takes a ridiculous amount of grinding. And I got about 4 hours into one character story before I was like, this game is garbage. And I gave it a real good go because I'm such a fan of the Saga series. And it fucked me, man. It didn't kiss me first. It just fucked me.
Dude, this is even boring to watch.
It's menu nonsense, slot machines, and very, very bad art. Except very bad pixel art.
It's not pixel art. It's like hand drawn, but there's like, I'm like looking at it right now. The characters like designed and stuff aren't terrible, but it is choppy. Like this looks like a PlayStation 1 game.
Yeah.
This is like later PlayStation 2 as well.
Yeah, this came out like
Yeah.
2007 or 8.
Like if this
Yeah.
were a PS1 game, it would look badass.
Yeah, if it was a PS1, but it still wouldn't be fun. It would look cool, but it would still be bad because it's just intrinsically boring in every aspect.
Ooh.
That's mine.
All right.
All right, Travis, bring it on.
Here we go. All right. Final Fantasy All the Bravest. Let me present a concept.
Okay, here we go.
You see that there's a Final Fantasy game on the mobile. You're like, man, that looks pretty, and you see kind of some pictures and stuff, and it's a bunch up to like 30 of the same like mage character or something fighting like monsters. You're like, whoa, it looks pretty cool. Okay, you get your phone and you download it and you play it for like 20 minutes and you realize you can't play anymore because you have to wait for it to recharge. You're like, okay, whatever. And it's not too bad. And then you keep going, and as you keep progressing through levels, the timer goes bigger, and then you also realize that, oh, hey, I can get like Cloud and stuff. Oh, I have to pay $1. Okay, whatever. Oh, it's random. Oh, I got Cloud twice.
Oh, I paid money to get the same thing,
And then you
That's-
quickly realize that the game is you just tapping the screen
or paying money.
or paying money to speed up the tapping of the screen. Or you can get different like skins, basically.
You just like swipe your finger up and down.
Pretty much, because you're like basically
Yeah.
you're tapping each character to do a thing. So you have to swipe up and down or tap each like little character on there. The gameplay is boring. It's such a blatant cash grab multiple times. You know, I put a couple dollars in there, and man, it was after the third same character. I'm like, this is stupid.
You could pay and randomly get, you
Yeah.
could pay for a random gotcha of try to get the character of the month or whatever.
Yeah, different
And,
characters. Yeah,
And like different characters from all over Final Fantasy. You know, it should be cool, but it's just like you can get the same one. And then you'll have like two
insane.
clouds in your squad. And
Yeah.
you can just use them. And there's like 20, 30 people, and you just swipe up and down. As your finger hits them, they do an action, but then they have to like recharge the action. That's literally all it is.
it's barely a game. It's just an insult, and it's definitely one of the first instances of Square rearing its ugly head of the cash grabbiness.
It's early Evil Square.
Yes.
It's like the turning point, really.
All right.
So that's my. It is the turning point of
discuss.
Square's like wholesomeness and being. They've probably been a shitty company for a long time. But this is the first time it like really affected us. It's like, oh, this is
obvious. Like
Yeah.
cash
Yeah.
grab.
Both of these are Square
I kn-
games.
they are both.
They're both
Square
Square
games. I didn't play Unlimited Saga very much
Wow.
because I remember Ryan having like a really boring time with it. Man, they're both pretty profoundly disappointing because Unlimited Saga has this like cool box. It's got a good box
Yeah.
art.
It looks like a saga
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just the
leads you to
characters
believe.
lined up, and it's got the saga on it, and you're like, how could this be bad? If you like the saga games, it's like, fuck yeah, another one of
Mhm.
these. And there's like no gameplay.
There's like no gameplay.
There's no
It's also
actual-
barely a game.
Also,
But
the rest of the the characters are nothing like other Saga characters.
I will say,
totally
Oh,
different
yeah.
theme.
That's true.
Final Fantasy All the Bravest, that tried to take your money so much, like to recharge, to like fight bosses. Like you could fight bosses and get wiped out, and then have to and then come back and finish them off later because they were just like super bosses. So it was
Yeah.
unfairly padded against you. And it's like, do you want to finish? You can pay $5 for 30 crystals, and then you could go again and and
Yeah.
have this many recharges.
Oh, it's like cool. I can fight Golbez. Oh, okay. I'm fighting Golbez for 20 hours.
Yeah. Oh, there's no point. I'm gonna win eventually.
Yeah,
You know,
it
it's
is
not. If there's no stakes, you just have to wait or pay.
It's Final Fantasy, all the boring.
Yeah, and so for that reason, because of how just the step more into Satan territory, I'm gonna have to vote for All the Bravest. Barely though, because Unlimited Saga does look pretty shitty and is a nothing game.
It's a nothing game.
But
yeah.
All the Bravest is a nothing game that takes your money as like could. Okay, yep, my vote goes to All the Bravest. Andy, what's your vote?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I have to go with anything. The microtransaction-iness of that just sounds evil. At least I'm watching Unlimited Saga. At least it's like you pay for it one time and it's a piece of shit.
That's true.
It's a piece of shit, but it'll end too, you know.
Yeah, 180 hours, it says on one thing.
Oh, my
Game of nothingness.
Oh.
Yeah, because you have to play through 7 campaigns.
Oh, no, and it's not
Yeah.
like the other one where you have to, like,
It's,
you can just leave it.
it's like a huge game of nothing.
No,
but
you have to play through 7 campaigns and then a final
it's pretty
campaign.
crazy.
I'm gonna say Unlimited Saga. Honestly, it does sound very much more disappointing
It was,
and just more of less of a game. Wow.
yeah. Well, watch some gameplay. Like it's just incredibly boring. My vote goes for Unlimited Saga because of how profoundly it disappointed me, but also like
I'll keep it.
if you just watch it, just fucking watch how bad this game is. It's just
Yeah.
Well, you have to skip to the battles because there's nothing
There's
happening.
so much like
yeah, exactly. It's just a
menu.
lot of dialogue and menu nonsense.
Yeah.
And then slot machines every now and then.
Yeah.
And it's a guaranteed $60 turd.
Oh,
Rather
yeah.
than you can
That's
always
true,
you can always
$60
put all the bravest down, but Unlimited
Yeah.
Saga at the time when it came out was a guaranteed
It's
$60.
true. All
That
the
is a
Bravest
good
essentially
point.
is free.
Yeah,
At least 99 cents.
you just have to resist its tempting forces.
That's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
They're both kind of non-games.
I want Vivi so
all,
bad.
all the Bravest is probably the more entertaining non-game because at least you're just like watching shit happen on the screen. And
Kind
you're
of.
kind of aware.
Stuff is happening on the
No,
screen. That's
no,
a big
not-
difference between All the Bravest and
Unlimited
and
Saga.
Unlimited Saga.
Unlimited
In Limited
Saga's
Saga,
just-
you have to
Well,
wait
I'm
through
like watching
dialogue.
I'm kind of in the middle of a playthrough and like I'm watching. There's some decent animations in the battle from some of the enemies. Like it has that going for it.
All right, Matt. What do you? What do
You're
you
the
pick?
tiebreaker, Matt.
And All the Bravest, there are no enemy animations. They just flash when they attack you.
Yeah, I'll say my vote for worst game is going to go to All the Bravest.
All right.
Ah,
Barely.
damn.
That is the winner.
Unlimited
All right.
Saga,
I
you
got
can
to
still
turn
get
Travis.
it cheap.
I got to turn. I turned Travis though.
Yeah, that does sound so disappointing.
It was bad. It was
Alright.
a game that you would probably.
Trev, that would be like you getting a fucking. I'm trying to think of like a Gundam game, and it just like. Well, yeah, that's happened to you. Getting a Gundam game and it just sucking balls.
Oh yeah, that's common.
It's most Gundam
disappointment.
games.
Yeah, I have some fun. I have my fun with them.
Not the PS2
I have my
era.
fun with them. All right, let us move on. The next set, which is Matt's pick, Chocobo GP, versus my pick, Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu.
I have not played that.
Well,
Look it up. While
I will go first since our listeners are somewhat familiar with the Chocobo GP terribleness. So let's start with Taiketsu. So Taiketsu is a Dragon Ball Z fighting game on the Game Boy Advance.
Oh yeah, this is bad.
And it has like faux like 3D model graphics. And let's just say, man, my brother got this because he really liked like the Dragon Ball Z GBA games. And it has terrible controls. I mean, whatever. It feels very unfinished. The difficulty is like barely anything because you can just break the AI. It's like terribly programmed. The characters all play exactly the same. The sound and music are just awful. And yeah, it just is it's a terrible experience to play. I think I tried it once and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I think I beat it with a couple characters because I had to beat with Piccolo.
I'm watching a video now, and there's I guess they're supposed to be in the hyperbolic time chamber, but it's like a brain with a clock on it.
Yeah, the
It
levels
makes
don't make
no
sense.
sense.
The characters,
Oh, with a pentagram on the ground.
yeah,
Oh,
Don't
maybe
you
they're in
see that?
maybe they're in Babbity's Castle or something. I don't know. I don't remember that in Dragon Ball Z though.
yeah.
There's a magic
it's a
sigil
mess.
on the ground.
It is a terrible mess, and it just like don't play it. Even the Supersonic Warriors, I can't remember if that came out before this one or after. That one's a lot better, but not.
I'm gonna say the
as
3D
good.
sprite work.
Not
It
good
does
either.
look kind of good to me.
I think it looks.
I think it looks good.
I think they look like fucked up clay versions.
Are you watching
of
it in
themselves.
motion?
Well, I think the art style is bad, but I think the
The-
detail, the level of detail,
The animation's
of the
pretty
sprites.
fucking stiff.
It's stop frame basically.
Yeah, it plays terrible. The hit detection's terrible.
I just watched a really funny special.
It's just not. It's not fun to play.
All the attacks look very underwhelming and like something that would be in like Game Maker or RPG Maker.
I'd rather just play a
Memes.
different game than a Dragon Ball Z game.
Man, DBZ games should be good, but they're always bad.
There's some fun ones.
I mean, now they're good, but they were bad for a long time.
All right, Matt. Go for
My
it.
turn. All right.
Rip it apart.
That game is bad, I agree, but Chocobo GP assaults your senses at every turn. So let's just start. If we bring up any sort of audio clip whatsoever, the menu music
Here,
attacks you.
Here, let me put it on, Trav.
You are subject to this every fucking time you play the game.
Oh yeah.
The
there's
lyrics do not go away.
Oh my. This isn't too bad.
Oh, it plays this the whole time you're going through all the menus, and the loading times are long.
Yeah, this is right.
You
yeah,
are
this is bad.
subject to this the whole time you play the game. So we're gonna start with that.
Solid opening case.
And then it's a complete game now in a sense, but I don't view it as a complete game because the way that the tracks were designed was there's not really any full tracks in the game. It's all like pieces of tracks Like it's designed to be. It
Oh,
was
so you're
originally
supposed
designed to be a mobile game,
Like Mario GP on
Yes,
the phone.
yeah.
But I played Mario GP, and Mario GP was a much more enjoyable
Oh,
experience. I
wow.
played it for a good while actually,
Yeah.
and unlocked a bunch of stuff. Chocobo GP, I did everything you could do in, and like I said, that game assaults your senses at every turn. All the music and sound effects are unpleasant. No good racetrack themes. No really good race tracks. No good character mechanics. It's just all in all, it's a terrible experience. There's no reason to pay to play such a garbage racing game. And coming from the original Chocobo Racing, which was fun. Some would say not the best racing game, but very fun and with some solid mechanics. It throws pretty much all that in the garbage.
You know what's crazy is when you watch the videos of it, it looks fun. It looks like it
But
should be, but
it was terrible.
I'm like watching it, and it's like got Mario Kart drifting and big items and stuff, but like you played it though.
The way that it does the rankings and the way that the races play out, you don't get to do like long, full, good tracks like the original Chocobo GP or the original Chocobo Racing or Mario Kart. Like the tracks are just like piecemeal tracks.
Yeah.
That it's designed to like each racetrack is like 3 different
Discussion
parts: a short, a long, and a medium weird part. And it like splits and combines them all into different circuits. There's no full racetracks in the game, and also not as much Final Fantasy stuff as you want. You get to play some of the Espers, but it's not where Chocobo Racing should have gone.
Oh, never mind. I was watching like the intro. The intro gameplay looked fun.
Oh, you
No, now that I'm watching the actual
competitive gameplay,
it looks horrible. It looks cheap.
it's very cheap.
It looks cheap.
Because, like I said, there are no full racetracks.
the graphics
we
are
got-
bad. The animations are like fucking.
I think it's also Switch exclusive.
We gotta move on.
Did it fart?
We're going to discuss.
It originally was subscription
I'm
based.
timing the discussion.
Oh, I didn't hear the fart.
Oh yeah.
I farted all over the place.
Oh.
Yes, the game was reliant on season passes originally.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have no to argue except for the fact that it's just a terrible fighting game, and it's more of like a heinous experience for a Dragon Ball Z fan. I played some bad Dragon Ball Z games, but this is like I couldn't endure.
I was watching that, and out of the two, at least Chocobo GP like has that one bad song, but I'm sure it has good music. It has I just watched something about all the characters in it. It has a decent amount of fan
Plays
service. It probably plays a lot better than Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu. So that's that Taiketsu just looks like shit, like some corporate asshole shit it out just to make money.
I mean, we know a corporate asshole shit out fucking Chocobo GP
Yeah, that's
though.
true.
Yes,
It
that
was
true.
That is corporate asshole shit all over it.
It
I
kind
mean,
of was because
It wasn't a complete game
also,
at first. They
also,
didn't,
they charged up the ass for the other characters too.
Yeah.
They only released it as a complete game because it completely and totally failed, and they abandoned the project. So they just released what else that they had.
yeah.
So it was more of they didn't do it as a mercy. They did it because they couldn't get enough people to buy the season passes to sustain the game, and so they just decided to end development and release what was left.
Ooh, okay,
Alright,
so
voting time.
my vote is. You know what? So
You need a
here's
Switch to play it.
here's what
also.
my vote is. Which one would I have had more fun playing in my life if I were a kid? And honestly, I think Dragon Ball Z would win because at least that's like something I could play in the car and like mindlessly play. Like you get it for Christmas and you play it. Whereas with Chocobo GP, it feels soulless. It's something I should love,
It is so.
but it feels a little more soulless than Taiketsu. And
feel
so
like- I feel
I
like-
think that's why I'm gonna vote for Chocobo GP because it just feels wrong.
nice
In a
vote.
kind of a gross, violating way.
Agree.
I want you to play Taiketsu.
I'll definitely try it, but
Give it a go.
all right, Andy.
I will go with Taiketsu. It looks
Does
a
look
little
pretty
less
bad.
playable.
It does
like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. They both look really shitty. So I'm just gonna tie it up.
I think they're equally shitty. I haven't necessarily voted for
Yeah.
Chocobo GP because Taiketsu is pretty bad. If you have a GBA and that's one of the fighting games you get. That's a bad pick. If you have a Switch and Chocobo Racing, Chocobo GP is the racing game you get, you're like, fuck, what the fuck is this?
Also does cost more.
Yeah.
Chocobo GP is going to cost you more than Taiketsu.
It will cost you more,
Yeah.
a lot more, because Taiketsu's a solid $30, but
Or like you swipe it for 20 after it doesn't sell well.
yeah,
It's always in the bargain bin at Walmart.
Oh yeah, bundled.
I'm gonna have to go with Taiketsu because it looks like it was crapped out in a day, and in a single day, and the people didn't know the source material because apparently the stages are completely made up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure the music's bad. It's a Game Boy Advance game, a third-party Game Boy
Yeah.
Advance game that was
It's
crapped out in a
offensive.
day. So, and it also takes. I love both franchises as well, but it just shits on one of my favorite, my slightly more favorite. So for me, it's gonna be Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu.
All right, man.
I have my vote. My vote's Chocobo GP, and the reasoning is that Taiketsu is a lazy DBZ fighting game, and there are other lazy, crappy DBZ games. Chocobo GP tried to give hope to Chocobo racing fans,
Yeah.
and was a dream smasher.
I understand.
Yeah, at least
It was a
Taiketsu
big
was like,
shit
yeah,
on-
I'm a piece of shit.
It was a big shit on
made this
dream
also-
smasher.
You know what you're getting. Look, if you look at the back, you're like, oh.
Because first off, all Chocobo racing fans had to wonder, why are they releasing a new Chocobo racing game? Surely
Surely
they
it's gonna be good.
surely
you know?
they wouldn't pick that game to be a corporate sellout, fucking horrible,
should've
been
good.
microtransaction laden, subscription laden piece of shit.
They didn't have to do much. They honestly didn't have to do
Yeah.
that
They just had
much to make it good. Like they could have just re-released Chocobo Racing on
And
the
just put
Switch.
like new characters and updated the graphics. That's
So,
all they needed.
Because I had a bad experience with it, and because it shit on all of its fans, Chocobo GP.
I
it's
think
it.
I think you can go back and listen to the episodes and hear the disappointment because like
Yeah.
you were on here
It's
like
terrible.
talking about
we
it
talked it
before
up.
came
Yeah,
out.
you talked about
And
how
then-
excited you were. and
The
then-
hope
Yeah.
within a year.
Yeah, it came out and it
Smash.
was
The
like,
duality, yeah.
Trev,
Travis.
you're the fucking deciding vote.
Oh, I already. Yeah. No, sorry, I did it in my head. I am voting Taiketsu. It is like I said, it's a heinous, offensive game. It is a very similar thing to the Chocobo Racing, but
For
it's
me,
just
yeah,
heinous in every single situation, in every aspect.
they both are like not terrible knockoffs of good things. It
Yes.
seems like like
Greedy cash grabs.
yeah, exactly.
They're both greedy
yes.
cash grabs, but one was made in like an hour and one was made over the course of years just to disappoint everybody.
So I guess let's move on to the next set, and I will deem this the exhibition match of the night.
Oh, this is the
Yes.
who's fighting the computer?
Exactly. So in this corner, we have the Budz champion, Superman 64, or the New Adventures of Superman. And we have in this corner, Home Improvement, which was the first, was it the first Punishment game?
It was one of the first, if not
It-
the first. I think
it
it
was
was
the
the first,
first,
and then
and then-
Wayne's World, and then
Home
Home
Alone.
Alone.
Yeah. Man, yeah, which
Ooh.
I kind of blocked Wayne's World out of my head.
Oh,
Wayne's World was bad though.
Yeah, that one. But this, oh fuck, dude. Home Improvement is total fucking dog shit. It's so annoying for no reason. It's like a weird platformer that gives you zero direction, not even like on what to do. You have to like go through and collect an item or a thing, and then you can access different parts of the area of the level to get to the end.
It's actually not too different
Oh.
from Home Alone now that I think about it, since we played that as well.
Yeah. And yeah,
With the dumb, weird platforming.
Well, I played Home Alone.
I played Home
or
Improvement.
Wayne's World, I was thinking it's also kind of like fucking Wayne's World. They're all like shitty fucking terrible platforming with no good direction. Where oh man.
Music's bad, gameplay's bad.
The music-
check,
the
check,
so
check.
No hints on what to
annoying.
do. Brutal gameplay. If you mess up at all, you're dead.
Yeah, you just die. I had to put cheats on just to figure. And then even with cheats, I didn't know what to do. I was like, "What is happening? I'm flying around the map. I don't know what the fuck to do."
In all of these games, if you pick up a power up, you get like 2 of them, maybe. You pick up a power up, it's like, oh, you can use this twice, and then it's gone.
You're supposed to know exactly where to fucking use
and then,
it.
yeah, and then you were supposed to use it at one part, and now you can't progress.
I remember you saying even that you looked up the game booklet and it even didn't clear anything up.
Yeah.
Nope, it says instructions are men don't need instructions.
It's
That's what it says.
specifically-
It says
yeah.
real men don't use instructions.
That's
There's a
hilarious.
Yeah, because I was like, maybe I'm missing something. Like maybe because these old games they put stuff in the instructions. No,
On brand.
it's crazy.
Honestly,
That is a
if
good
it's
attention.
maybe it was a joke, and it's a really good joke.
I mean, it is funny.
It's so troll. Yeah,
It's unhelpful and it's really very frustrating, but it is like that's
top-tier
very
comedy
true.
right there, yeah.
It's true to the source material to a T because that's exactly what he would do.
yeah. Yeah, it's bad, man. Is it as bad as Superman? Yeah, fuck, dude. I only got to the second level of that game. I spent the entire whatever at the time limit was
It
like
was an hour.
I played a little bit. I got like to the second level. And I was like, dude, this is just so unfun, and I hate not having any idea what to do.
I
At
feel
least
ya.
Superman gave you like rings to fly through. I don't know. Actually,
True.
Superman's horrible.
All
Superman's
right,
pretty
speaking
fucking
of-
bad.
There's N64 games that are about as bad as Superman.
It is pretty fucking bad. Like the we played the multiplayer, and you can't even be Superman in the multiplayer. You're just like
you
all
could play
Lex,
as the villains.
you're all Lex Luthor or something.
No, you could play as villains. You could play as Livewire, Parasite, Darkseid, and Lex Luthor, and they're in these flying cars.
Yeah, they're in flying cars. That's what it is. They all play the same. There's no
They all,
difference.
yeah, there's no difference in who you choose. They just you're in flying cars, and you kind of try to shoot each other. You play bumper cars, and it
I
gets-
remember that sucking really bad.
Yeah,
too. And
like there's no way to really figure out what to do. Like you could get power ups that change the color of your beam, but it didn't really do any discernible difference. Like
yeah, and it's another game that has a ton of fog and
Yeah.
performs like shit the
they
entire time.
actually wrote that into the story too, because the story is Lex Luthor released Nanobot Fog over
Oh.
Metropolis because they could not get rid of it.
Ingenious.
So it's like,
Canon.
all right, it's part of the story now.
Yeah. Don't worry, we just incorporated.
So it's
the
like a
fog.
Nanobot Fog
Also-
that Superman has to fly through.
Also, it's just like all the missions are like timed, and when times runs out, you just hard stop,
Yeah.
and it says you lose.
It's like a flash game
Or it says game over or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
with just
Yeah,
like a
it does-
PNG.
It does feel like a flash game where you just like go
It's
until
like
it stops.
You just,
There's-
it's like playing an arcade game, and you run
Yeah.
out of time or something.
There's already
No.
no music, pretty much.
Yeah.
There is voice acting though.
Yeah,
it's
that's
almost
cool.
fully
Fair-
voice acted.
Well, not it's got that like shitty like JPEGs from like lifted directly from
The show.
the show, but they're
Yes.
super low resolution and really bad font all over the place. Like that is it's got really horrible font.
Give me that papyrus.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, it's something like that. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's wild that like actually got released. Like,
It had to be. They were just like, well, you got to get it out the door fast.
You gotta do
I
it.
can't believe that.
After it was, it came out like 3 years after Superman had stopped airing already. Like it came out like 2000, and Superman
So,
Superman
late in
stopped
the
in like
N64.
97 or 98.
Is it all just going through rings?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
All the missions are flying through rings through that green fog.
The entire game is rings.
Rebuttal time. Anything to
Oh, there's
argue
some-
against?
I don't know.
to
Home-
argue.
Home Improvement's bad, but I'd say Superman's worse.
I don't know. They're both bad.
both
but
pretty bad.
I think Superman is beatable, and I don't think Home,
Home
Improvement
Improvement's
is
beatable.
beatable.
Yeah, that's.
I think that's gonna be it's Sisyphean whatever Sisyphus. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like that over
Dad
and
is Sisyphus.
Sisyphus.
Yeah, I wonder.
Like you're just never gonna beat it.
in my day, I was Sisyphus.
Oh,
You had a drop for that. Holy fuck.
back in my day, I was Sisyphus. Is the ultimate like back in my day. Like where do you go from there?
You might have walked uphill in the snow both ways, but I was Sisyphus, motherfucker.
And I think because you would feel like Sisyphus, I think Home Improvement is the only slightly worse game. Or Home Improvement. So that's my vote. Andy.
Man.
Superman 64 is pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like I think all right, I'm just going to give it to Superman because at least there's some variation. I'm scrubbing through Home Improvement and there are different levels
This is
and you
possible.
do
Okay.
there's like different tools that you use. You're not
It's on
just going
brand.
through rings. Yeah, it's not even on brand for Superman. He's like just going through rings.
It's his favorite thing to do.
And also, it's
Yeah, it is his favorite
it's because they like
Such a-
WB stepped in and was like, you can't show Superman punching.
Not even
Like
robots.
you can't make Superman punch. They actively took combat out,
Wow.
and that's
There
why
are fights in it. Yeah.
barely though.
Yeah, there's like,
Like-
4.
Yeah, but they were like, you can't show violence with Superman.
That's why
And
they made it
were
so
like-
hard, so you can't get.
They were like,
fighting.
they apparently they had a bunch more mechanics in mind that they were going to implement, but they just had to like get rid of them and start over.
You know the fatality where Superman rips someone in half.
Yeah, we had all these
It's the number one
Yeah.
thing.
Injustice totally stole everything that we were gonna do, but you know,
You know, actually, I'm gonna change my vote to Superman.
Oh, okay.
Because Superman doesn't have any variation in the way it looks. It's just bad all the way through.
It is, yeah.
No color, except for Superman. He's
Superman
the
in,
only,
in green fog.
he's the only splash
Plenty
of
of
color
green
in the
fog
entire game.
everywhere.
And then like
Yeah.
everything else is like
Fucking
gray,
green
and it's so like choppy,
green and
like,
gray, and
it's so ugly.
all right. What's your vote? Oh, so you said Superman.
Yeah.
I'm going with Superman.
Matt.
Superman.
All right.
I will also go with the Superman.
Dude, Superman's gonna be a tough contender in this. I
Yeah.
think.
It's
pretty fucking
He's the
profoundly
toughest.
bad.
Nobody can beat Superman.
It's the reason he's the
He's the best at
Superman.
being the worst, even.
Wow, the first clean sweep of the night by the Budz champion, the joint champion. Okay, that brings us to the next round. Set 5. Here we go. In this round, we have Nick's next contender, Bible Adventures. And in the other corner, I have my final champion, Mortal Kombat Anthologies, Sub-Zero.
I'll go first,
Go
and
for it.
I'll start with the opening line. One of them has Sub-Zero, and the other doesn't even have Jesus in it.
It doesn't say which Bible adventure.
Is it Old
Yeah.
Testament Bible
It is.
adventures?
It's Noah's Ark, Baby Moses, and David and Goliath.
Oh, so all Old Testament.
And let me put on the OST. It's got a notably bad OST. It's also the only song in the game.
Oh, great.
It's like some
First thing I think about when I think of
paranoid
the Bible.
old
yeah.
some paranoid old people were like, you know what, kids like
Genesis.
video games. Let's
Dude,
make something for them.
And somebody who didn't know how to play keyboard was trying to doodle, and
This sounds like video game music, right?
it played.
Old Ultima music.
All right, you can. That's the whole song.
It sounds
nice.
like
It's
Atari
Ooh,
music.
yeah.
It
it's-
does.
And that's it. That's the only song in the game for all 3 modes. And then guess what? In all 3 modes, you pick stuff up and you move point A to point B.
Oh.
It also, one of my points is if you have an NES and you have the cartridge, it's an unlicensed cartridge, and the way it bypasses the chip is by sending a little volt of electricity into it. So it could break your NES.
Ooh.
It happened to some people.
It's
Some people put it
extra
in and it
bad.
set the voltage and it just fried their NES.
Dangerous. Ooh, it's a dangerous game.
So-
you get the wrath of God.
Yes.
It could smite your NES.
Also,
Daddy.
the last place you want to be when you're playing video games is church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Church
a strong argument.
church is a universally boring experience, and video games are supposed to be fun. And putting church in video games just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to get home from church so you can play more video games.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Church was in the way of video games for sure.
Yeah, playing church video games doesn't really
I remember looking at the
do
clock.
what is
Is
thought.
it noon yet? Is it noon yet?
Dude, that song, you know what? That song was me when I was a kid.
like for sure.
That plays in my head constantly, and
It's all of us as
I
kids.
sing it all the time at work.
I know. You know what? And surprisingly few people know it.
No,
I mean, in
I'm not
theory, they could have
surprised.
made some pretty badass like Bible-related NES games if they had just made like strong platformers or something. They just never did.
David and Goliath had the chance for violence, and they didn't use that. Trev?
All right, I'm going to present to you another scenario where you go to the video store and you're in a game. Mortal Kombat, sweet. Oh, man, you can play a Sub-Zero? What? They got fooled through, like, live-action cutscenes?
On the
Fuck
PlayStation.
yeah. Let's play this. Oh, that's the one I rented, yes, because Uncle Steve, he had the PlayStation, so we got that one. Plug it in, play it. You start playing it, you get this weird character you've never, ever seen before. And then the story that you're like, because you've never read the Mortal Kombat anything, you just played the game.
So
But
Quan Chi is like...
Quan Chi, yeah. And you're like, okay, cool.
yeah.
And you play, and you're like, oh, I got to go to the left? Okay, that's cool. All right, whatever. You start running. It's like, this is kind of weird. Oh, you punch with the
It plays
triggers?
like a... Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, this is weird.
The
And then you
control-
get to the first jump, and I never got past that jump.
Yeah, the first
It's
jump,
like
the jumping is
Pitfall.
weird.
Yeah.
It's like Pitfall
It is very, very, like, touchy.
or Prince of Persia. Actually,
It has-
it's more like Prince of Persia.
I have like watched through a lot of this game because I was curious, and there's so many insta-death traps in the game that you can. It's basically like a trial and error type game because
It's like a Prince of Persia type game. That is like...
Yeah.
Yes,
crazy.
exactly.
It's Prince of Persia skinned with Sub-Zero, but worse.
but it's way more fair because you don't have like any reaction time to change course or like save yourself from these instant death traps. You just get destroyed, and the checkpoints are not kind and few and far between.
And combat is really weird too because you automatically face the opponent closest to you. But
Yeah.
if there's like 4 opponents and 2 of them are behind you, one of them is in front of you, you still face the one in front of you.
Yeah,
So,
it's broken.
I remember the background graphics and like sucking. Like just not being good.
No, they're not great. It's very bland looking. It feels like
Looks like a point and click PC game.
yeah. It feels like you are Sub-Zero because it's like you're always walking on ice.
You are
Yeah.
very slippery, like non-responsive
Not
movement.
fun.
Yeah, I
It was
remember
terrible.
this.
Another repulsive game to play.
The N64 version just made it worse too. Like it took out
Can't imagine.
like first of all you're playing on that fucking nightmare controller, but you're also there's less music, less cutscenes, and everything is dumbed. Like everything's less fidelity. Everything. The music's almost gone, almost
man.
non-existent.
Any charm that it had out
Ye-
the window.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, that's my case for Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero. So let us discuss and rebuttal. I understand the Bible adventure thing, but you know what? I'll argue that going into Bible adventures, you're not expecting it to be good in the first place. Oh, I'm not helping my case at all. But,
no, you
And it meets your expectations.
I-
You're not expecting it to be good, and
Yeah.
it totally meets
but it's
it.
also completely playable. If I went and
It
played
is-
Bible adventures when I played, it's boring, but
can at
I
least-
could play
It'll
it.
be over in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, but you can play it, you can complete it. Sub-Zero, man, that's a game that you will not progress much unless you really like hone in on it, and you'll probably throw your controller a few times. Also, the impending like dread and like disappointment of a game that you think is gonna be really cool, and it's like the only game you got to rent or something, and that's all you got for a week. You know, that just sucks. And then it's just a game that just defeats you all the time.
I don't know. I'm watching it. I would still probably enjoy this more than Bible Adventures because at
I
least
was-
there's Sub-Zero.
All right, man.
I'm watching a guy who's good at it play it, though.
Exactly. You still got to
yeah.
get past the controls. Are you ever gonna see this?
Oh,
Dude, it's
I mean,
well-
horrible to play.
is it?
Yeah, like because it's like they make you platform, but it
Ooh,
plays as
the-
Mortal Kombat characters.
Dude,
Yeah.
the
but you have to
PlayStation
do
has like loading
platforming.
mid-level too.
Yes, there's a
Yeah.
lot of loading screens everywhere. It's just not efficient. It just feels trashy.
Also, you see Bible Adventures on the shelf next to Mortal Kombat, you know to stay away from Bible Adventures. It broadcasts to you that you know it's going to be a bad game.
I saw the top.
We'll
comment.
avoid that.
Mid
Right.
bad tier. Mid bad tier.
What they don't know is that it was cheaply sold off of Nintendo, like with like bootleg carts because it's unlicensed. They're like a baby blue cart. But it might, you know what? Sub-Zero's never gonna break your PlayStation.
It might.
That's true. I mean, you might break the PlayStation.
You might break the PlayStation, but Bible Adventures might break it by turning it on with the game in.
Oh,
This is
you're right.
true. That's true. All right. Well,
That's the cardinal sin.
let's
of
cast our votes.
If it broke my system, that would hurt me so much more. I'm gonna stick
You're
with
voting
my
with your
guns.
champion?
Yeah, Bible Adventure.
I'm gonna say you almost wavered me to change my mind, but I'm sticking with Mortal Kombat.
Oh, the potential break. That's big. That's big. Nothing's worse than having your system go out on you. I've
That
had it
is-
happen several times.
That is a risk, but I never probably would have made it to renting or playing it in the first place. So
Matt?
I have zero reason to ever play Bible Adventure on NES, and I have very little reason to play MK Mythologies Sub-Zero, but even on a bad day, that would be more entertaining than subjecting myself to the Bible game. And this is someone who enjoys the Bible.
As a Bible enjoyer, yes.
Yeah.
I have to give it to Mortal Kombat because there's zero chance that I would have ever rented or fried my NES as a kid because I would have known to stay away from Bible Adventures.
You're not disgracing God by disowning Bible Adventures.
So you are voting for
I'm voting
Mortal
for
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Matt,
yeah.
you as well? Or
No,
are you
Matt,
voting for
Matt
Bible?
voted for Bible.
Bible,
Adventures.
Bible Adventures is
So Andy's the
worse.
tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker, Andy.
3 tiebreakers in a
me.
row.
Son, you get to rent one
been tough.
game:
It's been
Bible
tough.
Adventures or Mortal Kombat.
Oh man. Okay, the top comment for this game walkthrough on Bible Adventures is this feels like a game that Ned Flanders would
Oh, definitely.
would let his sons play.
It's no Bone
Um,
Storm.
So
Thrill-ho.
I'm gonna go with MK Mythologies because that game I was so mad. I remember playing, renting it, and we were pumped because we were like, "Whoa, it's a Mortal Kombat, but it's platforming. It's like an adventure game." And then as soon as we tried to play, we're like, "What the fuck?"
It is a
the
disappointment.
movement, it's unplayable. I was so upset and it has the live action cutscenes that I really just wanted to see as a kid.
Yep, I looked at those in magazines like, I wish I could get there.
yeah. It was like such a tease of a game.
It is a garbage game. I'll give it that.
Yeah, and I don't know. Bible Adventures looks shit, but at least
You'd
the
rather play that?
movement. Yeah, well, the movement, dude. I fucking hate when movement in games is
Tanky
bad.
controls.
I mean,
Yeah, or
it's not good in Bible Adventures, but it's doable.
yeah,
you can
that's
still
the
beat the
thing.
game in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
At least you could do that. MK Mythology is
It is over
so
quicker.
hard to play.
You'll
There's
probably
more
never get there.
frustrating.
There's more suffering
If you
with
like
MK
yourself.
Mythologies.
Yeah.
But Bible Adventures only has one song.
It's true.
And you heard it.
Yeah, it's
Both
pretty
the
bad.
games that I brought in had only one song.
All right, let's move on to the next set. Set 6, we have...
Wait, Mythologies won?
Yes,
Okay.
Mythologies won, yes.
Fuck.
Because Andy voted for he was a
Yeah,
We already
tiebreaker.
got
Sorry.
Pit Fighter.
Yeah, Pit Fighter's going to do well in this.
All right, so next on the docket, we have in this corner... Knights of Sodan, and
Sword
which
of
is
Sodan.
Sodan. Sorry, I keep
That's okay.
Dargo.
That's a point in its favor.
Dargo, and that's Matt's champion. And then in the other corner we have Bart's Nightmare, Ryan's champion.
Ooh.
Who will
You want to
go
go
first?
first, Matt?
Yes. This will be easy for me because out of the two, I know my pick because in Sword of Sodan, you can't even get past the first fucking level.
Dude,
In Sword of Sodan, it's
forgot
the
about
worst
that game.
beat 'em up ever, and it's like
you walk
it's like
forward
this-
and you walk forward and
to
poke.
you walk to the right and you poke. You can pick a male or female barbarian at the beginning, and there's not a lot of controls or attacks. It's just like one attack.
It's got awkward swings, but you know what? You're fighting a lot of guys with spears with white flags, like they're trying to give up.
Yeah, and you can pick up these potions that give you fireballs sometimes, but they're very few and far between. And there's lots of points in the game where you just have to take damage. Like there's no way to avoid it. No music.
Those are the sound effects.
No music, and you hear those sound effects all the time.
It's like a really terrible like golden axe
Yeah, yeah.
or altered
The
beast.
worst golden axe you could ever imagine.
It's super boring.
Because there's no, it's one player, and it's just scrolling to the right with wave after wave of spear wielding enemies, and there's really no gameplay except for scrolling
just
to the right.
Okay,
walk
but
at you.
there is decapitation.
There is
There's
decapitation
blood.
and blood
Ugh.
for the setting for sure.
I just saw it. I just
No
saw it
music,
happen, and
though.
it was sick.
You're-
There's no music. There's just grunts.
I was gonna say your games at least had one song the entire game. This game has no music, and it's literally
Birds
just
chirping
and
every
it's
now
grunts.
and then.
It has a 2-note jingle when you beat a level. It goes don don, and that's it.
That's the entire game OST right there, along with the grunts and sound effects.
Man, I was.
Why would you put this card in and play it? Like, that's what you're gonna get. You're
And
gonna
we
get
had
that every
this.
time. And how far did any of us get?
I've never heard of this.
It's really bad. Yeah,
I got-
I can't even defend Bart's Nightmare against this. 'Cause,
I could
like,
get to the giant dude with the snake. Like he's got like the snake helmet and a big club.
So
It's
maybe
about
the- maybe
15
the
minutes
first
into the
boss.
game.
The first boss. 15 minutes into this mess.
All right.
All right, well,
Now it's for Bart's Nightmare.
Bart's Nightmare is infinitely better than Sword of Sedan. I'm just gonna have to
Bart's
say.
Nightmare is bad though.
Like
very
it's
bad.
pretty bad. I'll explain why Bart's Nightmare is bad. Is because
Yeah.
it has like more than one song. It has like 2 or 3, but you have to like aimlessly walk around a never-ending street on Springfield and then try to jump into floating pieces of paper to start a mini game, all of which don't tell you exactly how to win and have no score or anything like that. You just have to do them until the time's up, and then maybe you pass it.
And they're all shitty too.
They're all really
None of 'em are fun.
shitty. They're all really shitty, especially the Bart Godzilla one where you
What
just
about the one
walk
where you like
forward.
inflate the things until they pop?
That's the only one that's easy. That's the only
Yeah.
one. That's the only one that's easy.
and even
there's
then,
one
that's
where you're
still a
like-
shitty game though.
There's one where you're Bartman. You have to
Yeah.
like fly around and like eventually beat Smithers, flying a blimp. And you when you jump into a piece of paper, I forgot about this. You automatically move forward. There's 2 colored doors. Well,
have to
the
pick
color,
one.
yeah, you have to pick one, and it can keep choosing ones that you don't need. So you might have to play through the same mini games over and over and over again.
Oh,
It
yeah.
becomes super
Oh
repetitive.
my, that's
The sound effects are way louder than the music. It controls like garbage.
It's pretty hard on the eyes too,
it's-
because the colors are like
it's-
Simpsons color palette.
Yeah,
but
it's like all pastel almost.
It's ugly.
like-
it's
Yeah.
Klasky Chupo era Simpsons, which is like very like odd but harsh colors.
But I'm just gonna say now, at least this game has some sort of variety. It has
Also, it has a good song in it.
It has
the
a-
Dream Street song.
do, 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 do. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Nothing like this in Sword of Sodan.
you spend most of the game listening to this because you spend a lot of time just wandering the street until a piece of paper blows by, and sometimes that doesn't even happen until you die.
Oh yeah.
oh, you just got to go back and forth on this fucking street.
Okay, so
So
You're
now in
not
the-
making this a good case for
Now-
Bart's Nightmare.
Now in the discussion, that's better than Sword of Sodan's OST, which is
And then every now and then birds chirping.
yeah, and then the dun dun has. And Sword of Sodan has objectively shittier graphics and shittier animations.
Yeah,
Like
it's worse
it's
in every
it's
way.
ugly.
and you're trying to play it on a Genesis controller, which isn't very precise. And
Oh no.
in order to get far in the game, you have to cheese through shitty animations.
Your attacks, like I remember hitting the button. The attacks are so delayed that like it just doesn't feel right. It feels like there's delay or something.
There's
And
lots of
it's not
delay.
it's not reliable
Oh,
that you're gonna
yeah.
even attack. You might just stop and not
You have
do
to,
it for.
you
a
have to
minute.
be like pixel perfect with them. Like you have to be on the same plane. You have to be just far enough to not get hit by them, but so you can hit them.
Also, the walking isn't smooth. It's janky.
We did have both
somehow.
of these games too. We had
We have
both.
both these games.
I definitely borrow
we
Bart's
played played Bart's Nightmare more.
I played Bart's Nightmare. I have to. I mean, it's Bart's Nightmare is a shitty and disappointing game. It has the disappointment factor because The Simpsons. Although Simpsons games always are going to suck, except for a couple. But yeah, I'm going to go with Sword of Sodan. It's pretty shitty.
It's garbage.
I'll also go with Sword of Sodan.
I too will go with Sword of Sodan.
All right.
Yeah, even I'm going with Sword of Sedan.
Nobody wants to play it.
As soon as I saw that was the one I was going up against, like, well, there's no way I'm winning that one.
This Bart's Nightmare does look exceptionally boring for a Simpsons game, because there are some decent ones, you know.
Spend a lot of time just
It
walking
is.
around.
It's like so much walking on the street, you know. Like
It's very
just-
boring.
Yeah.
And chasing paper.
Yeah.
Just step on paper.
If you figure that out. in
But
the first
how
place.
long
That's
can you handle
crazy.
those grunts going on? 'Cause
What-
that's the whole game, by the way.
You'd probably play Sword of Sedan for 5 minutes and then never play it again. Most,
Sword of Sedan
most
has-
sane
that-
people.
I played
That game
Yeah,
looks
Sword of Sodan has
so big.
blood. It does have
Does have
blood.
blood,
And you
decapitation.
decapitate your enemies, which is pretty cool. It's like got like a Conan the Barbarian feel, which is kind of cool. Like there are some
Yeah.
that's probably about it.
Playing
But
as a
that's all
lady,
flowery
got
language
boobs.
until you look
Yeah.
at the game and start pressing buttons and realize what a
Sword
shit
of Sedan
fest.
has boobies.
You realize what a shit fest
But,
it's
I
gonna
mean-
be.
Her legs, the triangle around her legs, just like does not move at all.
Oh, the loincloth
Yeah,
thing?
the loin.
Yeah.
It like stays. It like
It's-
her
it's
upper
all-
body moves, but I don't know if you watch video. It's,
Yeah, I'm
it's
watching it
so
right
And like
bizarre.
the way they walk, they just like scoot.
yeah,
They scoot.
everybody scoots around, scoots towards you, and they don't even really attack that much until
But-
later, I guess.
But what's your vote, Andy? You gotta.
Oh well, yeah, no, this sort of Sodan is so shit.
this-
Clean
Bad.
sweep, second clean sweep of the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no way Bart's Nightmare was going to lose against that.
Yeah, at least
Who's
Bart's
gonna win
Nightmare has
against that, yeah.
Simpsons charm, you know.
Yeah.
That's something. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like
A listenable song, a single listenable
I guess
song.
one more knock against Bart's Nightmare is you were going to keep trying and it was going to keep disappointing because it
that
would
is
give you
the
the false,
thing.
it
That's
give you
true.
the false hope loop, which is pretty
Yeah,
bad. But
like-
Sword of Sodan's so bad that you wasted your money and it's just a fucking.
That's a game you get rid of.
It's-
What I would
it's-
want to keep trying Bart's
it's-
Nightmare.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Sword of Sodan is a pollutant in your
I
home.
just be no, I'm done.
I was gonna say, how do you brag about it too? Like if you get far in it, how do you tell people? Oh yeah,
You wouldn't show this to your friends.
I beat Sora Sodan. Took me all week.
why?
I can't believe we actually had that game. That's crazy.
I think we got it at a garage sale or something. Or
It
Pawn,
was
Pawn
Kevin and
King.
Danny had it.
It did look like a sword and sorcery game.
They were into that.
All right, let's move on to the seventh set. Championing for Nick, we have Ninja Bread Man versus representing Matt. We have Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
Ooh, interesting picks here. Ninja Bread Man is notoriously bad.
It is.
wants to
It
go
is. I'll go first. So Ninja Bread Man, was supposed to be a Zool game. If you know what that is. If you know what Zool is, he was like an Amiga. He was supposed to be the Amiga
Sounds familiar.
mascot. And
It's
he
like
had
a
two.
green alien.
He had two games,
Okay.
and people like didn't hate them completely. And so, but the guy, whenever he got the guy who owned the rights to Zool, when he saw the Ninja Bread Man gameplay, he was like, "No fucking way!" and pulled his license mid development. And so they changed it to Ninja Bread Man and gave it like this dessert theme, and it came out on PS2, and it was fucking bad. It's horrible. It's got 4 levels, one of which is your tutorial level, and then 3 other levels. It has really bad control, like notoriously bad control. Only like 1 or 2 songs in it. And yeah, it's over before you know it. And it also has a Wii version that's even worse than the PS2 one. The Wii version it has motion controls, and
Ooh.
that makes it worse. And they're bad. And they reskinned this game like 3 times. They just asset shared. All the music is the same all across these different versions. There's Ninja Bread Man. There's Rockin' Adventure or something like that, where he plays like a really horribly designed like rockabilly type rock and roll dude. But it's a platformer. It's a nonsensical platformer, just like it. It has the exact same levels, and just the same music, just different like visual assets. And it came out as Anubis. So there's a version, like an ancient Egypt version, where you're Anubis, but they're the same game.
Oh,
with
they kept rebranding it,
and selling it over and over
like
again.
sort of shovelware property.
It is. It's the poster child of shovelware. It's that bad. And yeah, it's. I'm watching a no death run of Ninja Bread Man, and it's just horribly boring looking. Like
Shovelware.
It is-
It's perfect form.
it is the most pure early shovelware type of game, and that's my. All right, Matt.
Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. This game is, in my defense, not really that much of a game. So that's the why it's a good contender, because you got to pay like 60. Originally, you had to pay like $60 to get it. It comes with 2 Amiibo. It's a multiplayer exclusive game. I don't think you can play it one player. It's like Mario Party, but with no mini games, and you just move around a board. You take turns, like if you play 4-player, you take turns. You move around a board, you land on spaces, there's events, and at the end, whoever has the most money, I think, and some form of points, however they do it, wins. And you move your amiibo. You gotta scan your amiibo to move and do things. And you can use the physical amiibo or the cards, so you buy card packs. But it's very niche. It's on. You got to use the Wii U, or it's Wii U exclusive, so you got to use the gamepad. And it is essentially just moving around a board, landing on event spaces, and
you have to like tap your amiibo to play.
you tap your amiibo to the gamepad to play.
To do anything in the game,
To do
you have
anything.
to tap it.
That's
and
bullshit.
they hyped this as being like a big party game, like, oh, get your friends over and do it. Maybe it has appeal in Japan. I've seen other type of games like this. There's like an indie game called like Billion Road that I see on the shop and I bought. Kind of plays like that, but has more like
There's just,
events.
I mean, it literally all it is I'm seeing people go, and then it just displays a little like thing that happens.
little
when
event
they-
that happens.
and then like money, they get money.
Money
You
gets-
move and get money, and
you
that's
move
it.
and you get money, or you might do things to sabotage other players. I'm not sure.
You might lose money. I don't.
I'm
think
not
it's-
sure if anybody.
sabotage other players.
I'm not sure if anybody played this game except for the people that were in the promotional videos playing it. I don't know if
So like
there's
6
any.
people.
I don't know if any copies of the game sold. Maybe
Yeah.
0 copies of the game sold. I'm not sure.
Might not even be real.
It's an advertisement product. It's a game that
It's
exists
an ad.
on Wii
It's
U.
the game is an ad.
Ooh, I mean, this is pretty bad. I'm like watching it, and literally, there's nothing.
You're like,
There-
what are we
there's-
doing?
Yeah,
There's
this is a
no-
hard one.
There's no gameplay.
Technically, it's a game according to Nintendo.
And it has the disappointment factor. This one is hard.
It's like the Final Fantasy All the Bravest situation.
I gotta.
you know?
I mean, what are you doing?
Honestly, I think I gotta vote for Animal Crossing because Ninja Bread Man is one of those games you know is bullshit. You look at it and you're like, I'm not getting it.
It's a grandma or animal ant pick, like
Yeah.
someone that your relative would gift you. You like gingerbread men?
Man, the power.
I got this for your Nintendo.
Thanks, grandma.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty.
I don't have a PS2.
Looks cute.
Would you ever want to even play Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival?
There's literally no reason to.
I mean,
Except
if-
for it's Animal Crossing, but that makes it disappointing because Animal Crossing rules.
Yeah.
And
A game that you can't function without having like peripherals or something is so disappointing.
and
bad.
furthermore, even with the peripherals, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's
Just pressing a button.
Well, I bought
you're
like,
not even pressing a button. You're putting your fucking amiibo down on the
Oh,
Wii,
yeah.
on the Wii U screen and then taking it off. That's all you do.
Oh man.
And then you roll dice and move, and people get money, and then at the end, whoever has the most money wins.
You don't even roll the dice. You put the thing down. It gives you a number. Your character goes there, and then it tells you. It's
Then,
like I found a reward.
Yeah,
And
or
then
it
it
like
adds
shows
number.
you talking to a character, and
Oh,
then like
that could have been a mobile game.
It's
it was supposed to be, I think. And then they
Ooh.
pivoted to fucking amiibo.
it's
and
like
so
a,
Wii U.
Or
they did better with their second attempt, honestly.
So $60 for that mess.
Oh my
Ooh,
god,
yeah.
that's pretty.
Ninja Man was
bad.
probably only ever
And
fucking
also-
$15 or $20, and that's
60
it.
bucks for a
Yeah.
$60 for a paperweight.
Also, I don't think you can play Amiibo Festival alone. I'm not
No.
sure. I don't think you can.
I don't think there's a single player mode.
I think you have to play it multiplayer.
So you just be sad and play with multiple
Yeah, so-
Amiibos.
I'm
This-
voting for Animal Crossing.
Me as well.
Yeah, this is crazy when I'm watching. Like, it's like Mario Party, but there's no mini games. The like after in between is just like little like clips.
Yeah,
of
little
them,
blurbs.
collecting more money and points or something. It's like,
And they like
so there's no-
nothing does anything.
Yeah,
there's no
yeah, you-
meaning to anything except have more of it.
What's
Yeah,
the, what's
yeah.
the banner this
There's
month? What's
no
the banner this
game.
month?
And it's all luck based.
what the fuck?
It's
This
all-
is
there's-
crazy.
There's no
a luck-based
there's
tap
no
game.
skill involved.
Yeah,
It's all luck based.
Let's be honest, this is worse than a mobile game.
the game is playing
That's, yeah, that's
itself.
somehow
It's
worse
just like,
than Final Fantasy.
Somehow worse than a
Wildly.
microtransaction-laden mobile game because there's
Oof.
absolutely no satisfaction. No.
Oh, and then I'm watching it with Andy. They just got the same event twice in a row. So they're just watching the same
there's
thing.
no dopamine hits and there's all frustration.
All right.
yeah, it's bad.
So-
Yeah, I'm
guessing
giving it to
that-
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Definitely
Another
sweeps.
clean sweep.
Andy,
Motherfucker.
also.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
All
this
right.
is terrible. This
Makes
is
you wonder
like,
what is a game.
disgusting.
It makes you ask
Yeah.
what is a game.
It's
What
kind
is
of
a game?
It's like I had this feeling when I was playing Monopoly
Cesspool
around
of
Christmas with
glitches.
my dad because I was like, this game like is just luck. Like it, like there's no skill. Like if you get the certain things, there's a little bit, a
What's-
tiny bit of like
Whichever
negotiating.
stupid relative gives a good property to
Yeah.
another relative.
Yeah, like
that
once
ends up winning the
happens,
game because of that stupid decision.
It's like they took all of
I
that
remember a
out.
specific Monopoly game that happened to.
That's where I got pissed about it
You
too.
got so mad because it was I forget who we were playing with, but I got
Not to say that the decision was stupid,
it was
but
it was a bad decision because
it
I
was
just
not
convinced them to give me the orange and red corner.
I made a
Matt, you-
fuss protesting it. I was like, "Don't do that."
Matt made it known that was he's like that's a bad move. If you give him that, he's gonna win the game, and it's not gonna be fun for anybody. And that's exactly what happened.
Exactly what
He
happened.
tricked me. I was able to get hotels first, and then
It's like
boom,
he'll
it's
lock it in.
You know, like because
Oh,
you have like
man.
the highest chance of landing on that corner, like
Ah.
statistically. So
Oh.
if you get that corner, it's better than Park Place and stuff like
Plus,
that.
we were all paralyzed with no monopolies.
Mhm, I
Yep,
fucking
I
hate
bought. Yeah,
Monopoly.
I was just able to buy up everything and just charge them, and like they just had to give me their properties, and I won. And Matt was mad. because
was out
it
first
It could have been
also.
stopped. It could have been stopped. But okay, so
It's pretty pippin if you think about it.
wait, what were the two that
Oh,
were?
terrible.
Have we moved on yet?
We are about to move on to the next round. First, in this corner, Ryan's final champion, Home Alone. And in this corner, we have Resident Evil Survivor.
Ooh,
Oh, you want to go
both
first,
bad.
or should I go first?
Oh yeah, I mean, I can tell you guys about Resident Evil Survivor if you've never played. It's a PlayStation 1 game. Came out like right before the like PlayStation 2 and Dreamcast.
I
Like,
think it came out on Dreamcast as a port.
yeah, but it might have. I think it came out after Dreamcast.
Oh, it's
even.
first person.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And
Yeah,
that's the fucking terrible thing. Like we played this. It came out after RE2, and like RE2 was mind blowing. It was super hard. And then this one comes out. We're like, whoa! It's first person. It's Resident Evil. It's later.
Whoa.
It's gonna be better graphics. No, okay. It's first person, and it's like a light gun game. But they didn't come with a light gun, and instead, in order to shoot anything, you have to use the R1. Like you have to use R1 to like scroll up, down, left, right
Yeah.
on your screen and move the cursor around to shoot.
It's trash. I remember my uncle playing this game
my
on
God,
his
yeah, it looks
PlayStation.
really bad.
I'm going through. There's like no gameplay. There's like nothing happening.
And he
Yeah.
hated it so much, he was like, "No, you can't play it." It was just so bad that he was like, "No, this is awful. You don't want to play this."
It's like we bought it or rented it, like so stoked for it, and then we're like we couldn't even like kill the like we got the first zombie, but after that, it was so hard to just move around. And apparently, the game is only like 2 hours long.
Yeah, I'm looking at the long play. It's 2 hours and 39 minutes.
And there's like also the graphics are shitty, like way shittier than RE2. Like RE2 had really cool cutscenes and stuff. This is just like all the muddy. Oh, dude, it's so bad. And just having to. I guess you could get a light gun.
Is there any danger? These things actually.
Any danger.
You can just run away from everything. It looks like in this, like from what I've seen.
Well, just these two these two moths just came in and then they flew around and didn't attack. Like you just shot them. And
Yeah.
It's like what?
Things don't even. Yeah, the Mr. X is in there, and he just kind of like walks around. Sometimes he like gets stuck on walls.
Oh yeah, there he is.
He just
goes
like
up and
stands
and he
there.
stands. And
He's
like,
here too.
He wiggles.
Yeah.
He wiggles.
Yeah, he just stood there and the top part of his body just did this, like just wiggled left and
That's
right.
cool.
Yeah.
Imagine this is what they
I'm
wanted to
Mr.
do.
X.
Like the Umbrella Chronicles and stuff. That those first-person shooters. Like this is like that was the redemption for this trash.
Yeah. That is probably what they thought like they could do.
Maybe,
but
they didn't.
I don't know. Yeah. It's crazy.
It looks pretty bad.
I'm watching this. And like you move really slow and nothing happens.
Yeah, it's so boring.
All right, make that case Home Alone.
Oh my
It's
god.
also terrible.
Home Alone has nothing good going for it. You start out just randomly in the house, which is impossibly large, and you have to search every fucking room to get every single piece of money and valuable and jewelry, and then you have to like
The graphics are so
the
bad.
graphics are so bad, the music is terrible. You can't even kill.
Wait, what's this little mafia dude doing in here?
There's a bunch of fucking gangsters in there, and you can't kill them. Like, there's no way to kill them. You can just knock them down. They always get back up. So all the weapons you get, like the baseball, the toy gun, the fucking, like, slingshot, all they do is they all do the same thing. They just stun the enemy at, different speeds. That's it. They're just projectiles that move at different speeds. And then they get back up eventually, so you just run past them, and then you can easily just miss a door, or sometimes the door is locked. You just have to go downstairs, get a key, go back upstairs, avoid all those same enemies again. Grab all the stuff, look through every fucking drawer in every room, and then go down to the basement, which is its own unique level with bats and rats and stuff that are constantly spawning, and you have to keep jumping and ducking. You can't kill them either. And then deposit all the money, and then you get to do it again. And then there's sometimes you enter a room, and one of the wet bandits is in there, and they're automatically running towards you, so you have no time to respond, and they just get you. And every time you die, it cuts to Kevin going, ah! Like doing the Kevin McAllister scream. And it does it every single fucking time you die.
It's got kind of those graphics that might scare little kids.
It's
Yeah.
It's weird.
There's
It
some
looks like
creepy, like
Would have scared me.
It would have scared me too.
Yeah,
I would
especially that the scream at the end where he goes ah, but it's all decompressed and fucking
Every time you die, too.
or all compressed.
Decomposed?
It's all compressed. I mean, and it sounds like
course they
very
had to-
like choppy, and it's really loud.
Oh,
This game.
man.
I emulated this game and I wanted my money back. Like it was
scary.
It was so fucking bad. It enraged me. And I play and
I've played it as well. It was pretty bad.
I got an hour in and I was only at the second level. An hour. And I was like, you know what? I'm an adult now. I have problem solving skills. And it's like, no, you can't problem solve your way through fucking shitty game
So
design.
there's Marv. Oh, dude, the character designs are hideous.
Yeah, and they just you saw him fly off screen. He comes back though. He fucking comes back. You can't kill them.
they just
come
fall
back.
down or run away, and then they turn back around.
Yeah,
This is
this is really. It's just.
and I'm sure the music is bad.
Yeah, it is. It's terrible.
All right. Let us discuss any rebuttals and cast votes. It is a hard one.
Yeah, it is a hard one because the Resident Evil Survivor looks bad.
It's a negative game.
It's another nothing game.
Yeah, it's hard. It's just empty. I have personal experience with both. I have played the Home Alone game, not for that
Not for the punishment.
Not for the punishment, but I have played it.
It's definitely
I
made
rented
or it's not
Oh,
made
really?
it's made a random ROM
Yeah.
surfing day too.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like picking whatever.
But the Resident Evil Survivor, I just remember my uncle being so disappointed, and I've gone back and looked at it, and I've seen him play it. It just, nothing burger. So I'm going to cast a vote immediately for Resident Evil Survivor.
You know, I think the power of disappointment here in this March Badness, the like how truly and deeply it's disappointed us.
Truly, deeply, badly.
But I mean, Home Alone.
Yeah, this one's crazy because
Home
it's
Alone's an expected licensed shitty game, but it's as shitty as you expect it to be.
You know, but so here's what I'm gonna vote for Home Alone because I never would have played Resident Evil as a kid because I was too scared of zombies to play it. And Home Alone, I would play, and it would disappoint me. So.
Yeah.
And it's fucking bad. It looks horrible. It's hideous. It's like an eyesore.
Yeah.
And you would have it, and you would never play it, and it would always be in your pile, and friends would see it and judge you.
Yeah, that's true. You bought this?
It's so fun.
No.
It's another
I wanted
grandma aunt game.
Yeah, it's another grandma aunt game.
Bargain bin for sure.
Yeah. Man, it's so lazy. I'm like it.
He loved that movie so much.
Oh, a Home Alone game. How sweet.
It has weirdly such loose connections to the themes and stuff of the movie.
The
Like
random
collecting
generic
money.
gangsters are pretty good.
Yeah, like just random generic gangsters. You have to run around. It's so weird.
It must have been time.
It was meant to be a Christmas cash-in, like a tie-in.
Oh, yeah. They had to
Yeah.
rush
For
it to...
Yeah.
You buy the movie, buy the game at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were just trying to get it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to drop the money down the laundry chute. That's right.
Oh.
For what? Yeah, why?
Because then you have to go down to the basement
Because-
and unlock the door, and then put the money in the basement. Put the money in the safe, at every level. And you have to find every single piece of valuables. You can't just get most of them. You have to get them all.
Oh, I hate that. Force 100% run.
Force 100% run.
That sucks.
Yeah. Well,
Mine hasn't changed.
yeah.
My vote goes
still-
to Home Alone.
I'm gonna go with Resident Evil because it was fucking so frustrating to be stoked for Resident Evil and then I can't, man, being just having to immediately try to scroll to shoot. I was like, wait, what the fuck? That's what this game is? A first person, and I remember being excited about it coming out and be like, cool, it's gonna be first person. And then
Totally
Like-
missed the mark. Dropped
Yeah.
the ball.
you have to press L, you have to press L1 or something to move it left and right. It's insane. It makes no sense at all. It was wildly disappointing. Anyway, but they're both bad. But I'm gonna go Resident Evil.
I'm giving mine to Home Alone.
All right. That means Home Alone is moving on. Final winner of the first round.
Whoop whoop.
All right. That brings us to the first round of the quarterfinals. That means, here we go. That's Nick's champion, Pit Fighter versus mine, Final Fantasy, All the Bravest.
This one, oh man. Okay. All right. Well, so Pit Fighter. We know all the faults of the games here.
Yes, let's get the update.
So Pit Fighter is pretty ugly. Final Fantasy at least has Final Fantasy characters to look at. Pit Fighter has nothing. It's got really bad 2-frame animation that are really, really. It's like that. The same thing that Mortal Kombat did. Actually, Pit Fighter, that arcade
Motion
is
capture.
the mocap. That arcade is what inspired Mortal Kombat, which is crazy. But it's so much worse. The SNES port is a rushed piece of shit and is heartbreakingly disappointing, and just is unfun and sucks to play. It makes no sense. All the Bravest takes all your money. That's pretty bad.
And all you do is swipe. It's not even really playing. You just get your phone dirty.
Yeah, you do. Pit Fighter has some semblance of what should be gameplay.
Yes, but how many times are you going to boot up Pit Fighter? At least All the Bravest you can boot up and look at the sprites.
Not anymore. You
look at
can't.
You really want to play Pit Fighter after one time?
Yeah, there's nothing to look at.
After
all
one time, you
Yeah,
gotta
it's
turn it
so
on again.
ugly.
Oh,
all
let's
the
hook up
Bravest has like a museum mode, and
But
that
the only reason Final Fantasy gets that is because it's Final Fantasy. If it was any other property that wasn't
Yeah.
like famous, like if it was just a random like mobile game, it would be even worse.
but it
Yeah,
has
that's
but it
true.
has Final
Can't
Fantasy.
True, but that's
Crappy.
not this game. This
You're
game does
right.
have Final Fantasy characters
And
in
music.
sprite form that you didn't
It
see
does
before.
have a lot of good music.
It has
in
Final Fantasy music in it too, which
It
is
has way more shit in it that I'd ever want to see in Pit Fighter. Pit Fighter, I don't even want to see. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
This is true. This is trash versus predatory game.
Yeah.
It's the case with Chocobo
predatory,
Racing.
predatory non-game.
The game is true. It is a little
Predatory
more
non-
smooth.
It's swipe and wait.
That's true.
I mean, what are you really doing in Pit Fighter? You're watching ugly sprites.
But you're still
attack
doing
each
something.
other.
You're still
You're
interacting
you're
with the
punching
game.
and watching numbers go down.
You're
That's
How
still,
all-
often
you're still
do you
making
wanna-
it happen.
How often do you want to play those 3 fighters? There's 3 people.
Yeah, there's only 3 playable characters, and they all look the
Yeah.
same, just have different color pants.
True, but you had to pay for Pit Fighter.
Yeah, well, chances are you were gonna get that one from somebody on Christmas.
If you're not emulating Pit Fighter,
at
it's
least-
definitely.
But there's a price on one as opposed to the other.
Yeah, all the
Initial,
bravest.
initial.
Yeah, all the bravest.
Yeah, all the bravest is free.
it is free.
Pit Fighter. I mean, if you
And
do it
no
the
longer-
legal, if you do Pit Fighter
Also,
the
I
legal
think-
way, you got to
isn't-
pay for it.
Isn't all the bravest not even downloadable anymore? Like there's
It's
like
gone,
we're
yeah,
so-
it was
so
gone.
it's
It's
never
gone.
gonna hurt anybody again. it was put out of its misery.
Took it out back and shot it.
Pit Fighter continues to to
It'd be weird if we say a
Cause
game
suffering.
that doesn't even exist anymore is better than Pit Fighter, though.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
kind of a
it
weirdness
had to be.
to that.
It had
'cause
to be.
You literally can't play all the bravest. It's no longer a game.
I want to argue this: if you were saying that it
It's-
can't hurt anymore because it's deleted, wouldn't that mean it's a worse game that it
It's
had to be
gone.
sealed away?
it did have to
For
be.
it to be a
oh, I
greater
might have
good.
just made the
It's-
closing. I might have
it's
sealed my
gone.
own fighter's
I mean,
fate.
how can you vote for a game that's not there? It's not a game anymore. You can never play it.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and
How
that's a
can you?
net
Yeah,
positive.
how could you vote for that? You
I
know?
mean-
so
I
Pit
mean-
Fighter wins by default.
If you
All the bravest is a memory.
yeah, if you heard the news between All the Bravest and Pit Fighter being deleted from history, or not history, but like you can't get it anymore, would you be more upset at Pit Fighter or All the Bravest? Would you think the All the Bravest would be like, yeah, okay, that should happen?
I definitely thought, yeah, that needed to happen whenever that happened to All the Bravest. Pit Fighter. I mean, it wouldn't really affect me either way. I'm
Wouldn't
never gonna,
affect me,
I'm never
yeah.
gonna fucking play it again. Well, I
Exactly.
might play Pit Fighter again just for shits and giggles.
It's so bad it should be.
just to show somebody.
Just
But
so
you
bad
know,
at
I
it.
think I have to vote again. This is gonna knock my dude out, but I have to vote for All the Bravest because
Let's cast the votes.
it's bad.
Because all the bravest was a better game when it existed.
I
Yeah.
also will. All the Bravest.
I've got to go with all the bravest too.
All the
yeah.
bravest. It's
Yes.
sad that it's gone.
Man, I thought I had some good contenders, but
Was.
no,
It was
I got knocked out.
It's all about pairings, though.
It was nice
Yeah.
being in the podcast with you guys.
Every year. Thanos
It's been a
snapped.
wild ride. See
Andy,
you later. I have to leave
For posterity,
now.
what is your past, your coat, your
We just all forget you exist.
Yeah, I do feel like they're like the thing with Pit Fighter. I would say is that there might be something redeemable about it in that like Mortal Kombat found inspiration from it. Pit Fighter,
All
so
the bravest.
I'm going with
is
All
just-
the Bravest because like All the Bravest is just like a gross non-game game that's being sold as a game, you know.
It
It's
looks
just
like a fucking
bad.
like something you'd see like on a slot machine, you know. Like,
Yeah.
it's just so bright and colorful, but it's just
Does
nothing you're doing matters. Like, the money you put in matters. That's it.
Yeah, it's not. You're not actually playing anything.
It's not a real game.
It's another one of those things like Animal Crossing where it's like you're not doing.
It's not a real
anything.
game. I agree. My
Yeah,
vote will
that-
go to all the bravest too. All right.
A clean sweep.
Because it is a bad.
A
It is
clean
worse.
sweep Pit Fighter. That's how bad this
At least
game
Pit
is.
Fighter is a real game, even though it's a really, really, really terrible real game.
Yeah, like they tried to do something. like-
It was a good game. They
earnest.
ported, and that's why it's bad. They ported it terribly.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
wasn't ported. This was created.
All the
just to
Bravest was a soulless
prey
cash
upon
grab.
its
Yeah.
fans.
From start to finish.
It's like, yeah.
It's a lion, and we're the gazelle.
Predator. Yeah.
And the more I watch, it's like, well, they're not. You really are. There's no real.
They're
doesn't
not
seem like
doing
there's a lot of
anything.
strategy at all.
No.
It says fever, but it looks like a slot machine. That's it.
You're just
Yeah.
going to move faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's move on to my next champion, Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu versus the monster, Superman 64.
Oh
So,
man, it's like
I figured just since it just make more sense, let's just combine the two talking points and just do like a 4.5 minute debate and a vote at the end. Free for all SmackDown. So I'll go first to defend myself against Superman because it's going to be hard. We all know Superman 64 sucks. It's notorious. But Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu, it's just not a full game. I could argue that Superman 64 is more of a full game than this game. There is at least
make
some,
that argument.
there is some variety to gameplay in Superman 64. It may not be the most. The levels are the same. I will argue that. That's where they both are very similar. But at least the characters can be different and they fight different. But in Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu, they're exactly the same. Doesn't matter if you're Vegeta, Goku, you're just a taller character that shoots a beam in a different shape, maybe.
have you watched the boss battles in Superman 64?
Yes.
They don't have much. They
That's
usually
true.
get stuck in a corner and they don't move at
So
all.
that's
'cause they're
another
programmed
tie. I'll
very
argue-
poorly.
I'll argue that the AI in both games are stupid, and it's basically a non-challenge in that aspect. But like, it is like a nothing burger game. Like there is no challenge to it, as opposed to Superman 64, which it's a bad game, but like you can overcome adversity and feel accomplished. But I felt nothing but despair and sadness whenever it comes to Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu.
It's two of my
And
favorite characters.
I've
man.
played a lot of bad Dragon Ball Z games. A lot of them, most of them.
Hey, it's Goku versus Superman.
Goku versus Superman.
Yeah, classic battle. But I think I have a good case.
I gotta give it to Superman because
know.
at least I like fighting games. Superman, I don't like at all. Like Superman, the character I love.
Yeah, I was gonna
but
say, you love
Superman,
Superman.
the character I love, but the Superman game is
I
just
know.
like there's nothing redeeming about it. It has nothing to do with Superman except for that you play as him and you can't do any of his stuff.
I agree, hands down. I'm sorry. I mean I understand. I understand completely. I'm just trying to champion for my game.
I understand too.
Yeah, it's a hard
It's just
one.
a hard.
My vote goes to Superman because it's flying through rings.
This game, this does
And
look
it's
like
ugly.
an exceptionally bad Dragon Ball game, though.
It does look-
It is.
Like,
I've seen bad
graphics?
DBZ games.
Challenge to play it. I know the next game I'm using for a punishment game.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Frame
rate's terrible.
I don't know, but Superman's just.
the kicks,
I understand.
I have to vote for Superman. It's just.
All right.
Oh, also, like at least the GBA has a form factor that makes sense. The controller on playing with just having to use the N64 controller and having the controls make no sense with that shitty ass
Oh,
joystick.
dude, it's terrible.
Like it's pretty unplayably bad. At least Taiketsu looks playable.
I try to avoid the control talk because I feel like they're both up there as shitty controls. But yeah, the 64 has the Nightmare controller, as Ryan said.
The Nightmare controller.
Nightmare controller.
It was
So
fun
yeah.
when we were kids.
Andy, what did you pick, just for posterity?
Yeah, I gotta go Superman. Man.
Superman, all right.
It's
I'm-
fucking terrible.
I walk alone. That's fine. I knew what I was going up against. The unstoppable Superman 64.
You can't fight Superman.
Oh,
Where
no.
a
Oh,
game-
no. We'll kill Superman.
A game that sucks so hard you can hear it. You can hear the sound effect. All right. So that brings us to the third set of the quarterfinals. which is my final champion, Mortal Kombat Anthology Sub-Zero versus Sword of Sodan.
Oh,
Which side-scrolling game is shittier?
It's getting brutal.
Yeah, this is hard. Sword of Sodan has the argument of the game being kind of like a soulless, like just
My
scroller.
argument for Sword of Sodan is that it's everything Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero is, but a lot shittier.
This is true.
There's less gameplay. You just shuffle to the front and like swing your sword, and that's it.
At least, there's no CGI cutscenes. There's no characters that you can relate to. There's no platforming because the controls for walking are terrible.
There's no music
There's no
except
music.
for one
That's true.
dun dun, like at the end of the
There's
level.
only grunts. There's nothing to look forward to in Sword of Sodan except for stopping playing it.
But you
Damn.
also know you're probably gonna know.
Being released.
Sub-Zero has the deception factor where you like think it's gonna be cool, and then it stabs you in the heart.
Sword of Sodan, it starts off as it's a sword and sorcery game, so you feel like it might be like a Golden Axe style game, and then you're like, oh, this is much
But
worse.
I argue that it's less.
This isn't a game.
It's less disappointing than having Sub-Zero fail you.
Blunder.
Sub-Zero is really, really bad because everybody goes into it. Nobody gets that far in it because you go into it expecting big things.
Yep.
And it lets you down hard, but it lets you down really quick. This game,
It is another
Sword of
game.
Sodan, is just intrinsically worse.
It is another game that
And
most people don't
every-
get past the first level of Mortal Kombat and Sword of Sodan.
I'm going to argue, though, that you could probably get further in Sword of Sodan, and it is more beatable than Sub-Zero.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You could, if
It's
you won't,
less-
you won't Sisyphus this one.
I'm going to argue that boring does not equal worse compared to bad mechanics and stuff.
I mean, Sword of Sodan is pretty bad.
It's
It
still,
is.
it's still
I'm not arguing-
The mechanics are,
That's
are
true.
pretty clunky and bad.
I don't think you can jump in Sword of Sodan.
We're watching somebody speedrun it, and he just died. So
yeah, but he beats the entire
Maybe
game
that
in
makes it
36
faster.
minutes. Even after that death, the entire full playthrough is 36 minutes. So that's
Is there anything interesting?
at least it's quick.
so far, no. It's just the background changes a bit,
It's just the guys with the white flags.
but also Mortal Kombat. Fucking man, it's just the mechanics in that one are really weird because you can't
Yeah.
control when you face forward or backwards when you're in a fight. It's just like when you're platforming and stuff, you can, but when
Yeah.
you're like when people appear on screen, you immediately face the closest person to you.
The
and
combat
that's
is
it.
worse.
It's
Arguably worse.
it makes it really, really difficult to even want to progress.
And I'm going to go
Yeah, the
back at
mechanics
you.
are so bad.
You have a 36-minute speed run, so that reflects how bad it takes, But this, for Sub-Zero, it's 32 minutes, so it's not far
Oh,
off
it's
on
even
being.
worse.
This
It's
is on
even-
speedrun.com.
you can speedrun Sub-Zero faster than Sword of Sodan.
Just a little bit, though. But just a
Wow.
little bit.
Oh, that might give Sub-Zero better points then, because
I mean, there's music-
At least it's playable to that point.
That's
This is speed run.
But that's including CGIs and music.
Yeah. That's just like a vanilla run with all that stuff, no glitches. Sword of Sodan, let's see, its record is, it goes 6 minutes and 28 seconds on speedrun.com is the record.
Oh wow! I wonder how you do that.
cheat,
Probably
probably.
some broken mechanic.
Easy
yeah.
any percent. That's the that is the speed run. If we want to do 3 lives normal 80%, it's still 8 minutes and 56 seconds.
Oh
my
wow, you could
God.
beat Sword of Sodan in 8 minutes.
And
That's-
unless on speedrun.com,
I wonder if you can you can warp or something.
glitchless is implied unless it says otherwise on this.
I will give it to Sub-Zero. I'm watching some of the gameplay now. That at least when this guy's really good at it, and it makes it look kind of fun. Sword of Sodan, there's no way to make Sword of
You're,
Sodan.
you're
look
never going to be
fun.
able to sell that to anybody.
Yeah,
What are you going to get to that level?
Here, we have this game that has no art on it. It's just a black cartridge. It says Sword of Sodan. Trust us, it's good. Don't put it in right now. Wait till
That
we're
sounds
gone.
badass, actually.
Yeah, it's like
It makes me wanna play it.
Metallica's Black Album.
I'm going to vote for Sword of Sodan. It's fucking bad.
All right, obviously Sub-Zero.
I've got to give it to Sword of Sedan.
That makes it win.
Sort of Sodan.
Andy, what did you go with?
I'll go with Sub-Zero.
Right. That's the worst.
Yeah,
You'd rather play Sort of Sodan?
Ask
I don't know.
Ask
Are
yourself.
you gonna do a last minute swap?
They're both really bad.
Either way, sort of sedan won.
Sort of
Sodan
Sodan
is
is the winner.
That's a hard one to beat.
It
Yeah,
is.
Sword of Sedan
was,
is so slow and like just terribly boring looking.
I had some tough contenders to go against.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You have all the bravest though, which is a tough contender.
That was my champion.
All three of
champions.
yours made it to the fucking semifinal or the quarterfinals.
All right, let's move on to the last set of the quarterfinals. That is Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival versus Home Alone.
Oh my god.
An annoying game
are both-
versus not a game, but is a game.
Ugh,
Not a game, but sold as a game.
that's tough.
Who wants to collect money with our amiibo? Let's
Yeah.
all put in the Wii. Let's hook up the Wii U.
Yeah, I don't really
At
have
least
to think about
okay,
this one
so
that
maybe
much.
maybe the amiibo can be a positive thing. If you collect amiibo and they look nice, you have them. So there's that. Home Alone
More
has,
purchases?
has no redeeming qualities.
More purchases for useless things that only work in that game.
And a
Yeah,
game
but-
that nobody wants to play.
I think
game.
I think they have functionality in like New Horizons though.
they have functionality in.
The Animal Crossing ones really don't.
The character ones do in New Horizons because
Yeah.
that they make
They
a
can
move to your
summon the
town.
character,
They
yeah.
make a
Assuming
move-
that character's in New Horizons.
Or they give you free items or buffs.
Yeah, so
but still, a game where you just tap
Tap to get money
and
Watch
watch a cut-
events.
watch event. And it's like
on the Wii U. You got to hook up the Wii U to play this game. Has to be an
my
active
God.
Wii U with the gamepad.
The fact that it's like they took the
Bust.
one, they took like the Mario Party like mechanics, but took out the mini games and just made it like all automated is like so fucking like soulless. This is like a game that plays itself essentially.
and a
Like,
game as great as Animal Crossing doesn't deserve that kind of treatment.
Not
Yeah.
one bit.
Animal Crossing is so fun that this is just like even Nintendo should definitely feel ashamed about that one.
We played Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival all night, and I
Shame.
won.
Shame.
I got
Shame.
6,000 bellies.
They should feel more shame about that than they should
Or
for
6,000 bells,
releasing
not
COVID,
bellies, bells.
so they can release Animal Crossing because everybody's stuck at home.
And I think of all the time they wasted developing this piece of shit.
Yeah,
Another horrible, blatant cash grab too.
it's true.
Like,
Yeah,
But my
strong,
question is, who bought
strong
it?
contender.
Who bought it?
Too many people.
yeah, and it
Enough
looks
pe-
good. Like it looks nice. Like they definitely spent time like building it, you know, and
Home
like
Alone-
on the.
That being said, Home Alone's also a shameless cash grab.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
blatantly.
And a terrible game.
It's also barely a game.
Yeah, it
it's-
makes no sense, like thematically, to Home Alone.
Predatory on people renting games.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Classic.
Yeah, it was and it's in. I can verify how infuriating the game is. Like it's just because it feels unfair. It was designed to be unfair, so you keep renting it over and over again, or give in and buy it so you can beat it, or just never play it again. It didn't matter to them. I did get way angry, but man, Animal Crossing. Just watching that, you could probably put that on and fall asleep to it. You know, like it's like fucking background noise.
Yeah,
It's background noise. The game.
that's
And
true.
who's going to play it when suggested?
That's why I'm gonna vote for Animal Crossing. It's just a blatant disrespect and just a terrible, terrible game.
yeah, I'm with you, Trav. It's tough, but Animal Crossing has the promise of being something fun and it just isn't. And Home Alone just never fucking lied about what it is. It's just a horrible bad game.
Yes.
But Animal
Licensing
Crossing,
garbage.
It's a total lie. It's a violation
at least you.
from Daddy Nintendo. You thought you felt safe in Shiggy's arms, but he had nefarious intent.
Love Shigeru Miyamoto. I'd get a tattoo of him. You have a drop for everything. That's insane.
So yeah, my vote's Animal Crossing.
Yeah, at least you do something in Home Alone.
Oh, you
You could do, like,
That is an
there's-
argument.
Yeah, there's like some skill.
Is it going to come
involved.
down to a game where you do nothing, or a game that doesn't exist anymore? Is
We'll
that
see.
what this is going to end up
worst
being?
game.
Hey, who knows? Who knows? We'll find out soon.
A mobile game that plays itself versus a Wii U game that plays itself in a weird way.
Dude, yeah, I like games that play themselves is like egregious to me.
One has
that's
no
bad.
game. They both have the illusion of gameplay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that calls it for Animal Crossing, but Andy and Rhino.
Animal Crossing.
yeah,
I have to
Animal
give it
Crossing.
like
Animal
at
Crossing.
least you
for
can play
me.
Home Alone.
and they charge $60 for it. That's just like gross.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucked up.
$60 to like get two amiibos to play it 2-player. Then you have
Yeah.
to spend like $7 to $15 more per amiibo.
This was even before the Smash
Oh,
Bros.
man.
Amiibo wave, so they should have done it after and maybe got more money.
Yeah.
That moves us on to the semi-final round. That means we're going to have 2 more matches before the final. The first one is my only surviving champion, Final Fantasy All the Bravest versus Superman 64.
Oh man,
Oh,
it's got a
boy.
worthy
Yeah.
contender. at
Another
least.
tough
Got
battle.
into the
yeah.
dregs, yeah.
Travis, you're fighting Superman again.
I know. I'm not giving up.
Movable
yeah.
object versus unstoppable piece of shit.
Again, I'm going to come in with my biggest argument that this game was so terrible that it needed, like, it being deleted was a net positive for humanity.
I feel like if Superman would have come out today, they would like it would have been a if it came out like that today, it would be pulled. They'd be like, "Oh, this is bad. We have to like the network would pull it."
They'd
for
update
sure.
it later. They'd update it later.
I don't know.
Superman can be fixed.
WB's pulled games before.
They can fix you.
They pulled good games. They would pull Superman if it were
They
bad.
pulled multiverses, which
Yeah.
like mechanically was good, and then became predatory through microtransactions. But
Yeah. I'm just going to argue that, yeah, all the bravest microtransaction hell, cash grab, at least Superman 64 is a game. You can play it, you can beat it, you can go through. It is monotonous, but it's more interactive than Final Fantasy ever was, the All the Bravest version.
All the Bravest, yeah, being a bad mobile game.
Yeah, you get all Superman's friends in Superman 64 that are in the game. You get to play them. You don't have to buy.
you don't get to play them. You only play as Superman.
Okay, that's fine, but you still get to.
You still get to fly as
you get to fly as Superman.
You get eye lasers, and you,
You
get
do
the frost
stuff.
breath.
You don't have to. If you die 3 times, you don't have to wait 3 hours or pay 99 cents to play more.
No, you just have to start the whole game over again.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you have to start from the very beginning.
But I can do it like I can do that at least 20 times before I can wait for the next round of All the Bravest.
That's true. All the Bravest is like sometimes like just to fight one boss. It could be a week-long endeavor.
Yeah, you do free mode, Psycho Joker free mode.
Psycho Joker free mode. Man, All the Bravest has got a lot going for it. Superman 64.
There's a lot.
At least Superman 64 is a game.
It is a game.
All the Bravest is
It's a monster.
it's an ATM it's an ATM you can only withdraw from.
It's like that Mario loading screen game.
Oh my god.
It's just like a pretty loading screen.
It is. That takes your money.
You can get flare. You new
Dude.
flare, a chance of new flare
Man.
on your loading screen.
Oh man,
But Superman Super 64 is so. They're both pretty profoundly disappointing. Oh, my
Superman is fundamentally bad.
God.
though.
Yeah.
Like, at least Superman on a game level, Superman is fundamentally bad because
video
it's
of a guy. He's like the guy is trying to go up the elevator and
it just yeah.
getting
He
stuck.
keeps getting stuck. He can only fly up and down.
Like in Superman, He's just like getting like smacking into walls, like trying to go up and down.
But yeah, Superman.
Superman
it
is
tried
not-
to be a game, but it's still fundamentally bad on every
it's-
level. They
it's
misfired on
pretty
everything.
miserable to play Superman. At least when I did play All the Bravest, I felt kind of bad, but not like
There were moments of fun at the beginning.
yeah. Before the magic wore off, it was like 5 minutes of it being semi enjoyable, and then you're like, wait, this is it. Whereas Superman has 0 minutes of enjoyability. I'm gonna vote for Superman. Ugh. It's tough.
That's a tough one.
It's a tough one because Final Fantasy doesn't even exist. They had to get rid of it.
Yeah, they had to banish it.
But
Seal
Superman,
it.
Superman deserves that fate too. I'm gonna say it. Yeah, Superman.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Superman. It's just a horrible piece of shit. It's the only one that I didn't play All the Bravest, and I have played Superman, and it just the N64 is like astoundingly horrible with movement and stuff. It's
But
just,
I still got a few seconds to make an argument. It is not a game. You don't play anything. You
True.
tap the screen and you make them do attacks. You don't even do anything. You get to choose maybe what you put on your screen, but you just unlock more jobs and you just go to the next level and then.
Which all do the same
That is true,
thing.
yeah.
And unless you're at home playing it, you're not listening to the music or anything. You're just you're listening to the silence and you're just tapping. It's like, okay, I played my 5 minutes of this game and I'm going to put it away.
You probably can't even hear the music
Yeah.
over
You could
all
easily-
the attacking.
I guarantee you're going to spend more than 5 minutes playing Superman, at least trying.
that is true. Yeah, yeah.
And I can see that's in my time.
I've been going through this playthrough of All the Bravest, and it all looks
the exact same.
exact
every
same.
fucking
That is
just
it.
thwack, thwack, hole, thwack.
Official vote your switches.
Ooh. I'll do officially All the Bravest being worse.
All right.
It's a reluctant choice because Superman tried to be game and it's really, really bad, but All the Bravest is just, man, that game is bad. That game is just real. That. It's yeah, you're right, Travis. All you do is swipe, and the only thing different is the sprite of the enemy you're fighting in the background. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
That's it.
That's you could buy and it expects you to die and pay to revive.
Yeah,
so
that's not fair.
You swipe and you wait.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. That is the
You
only
will
part of the
die.
game.
All the
There
bravest
is-
has to get it from me.
Yeah, there is a curve. You hit a wall, you have to go back.
Ooh.
And this was the game where you got two of the same two
Well, yeah.
clouds.
Yeah, there's no blackout. You get there's a pool of characters, but you get the same ones. You just get multiple of the same characters.
Yeah, you can have a
That's
whole team of 30
egregious.
clouds if you wanted to.
Yeah, but all your other teammates are generic. You know.
Unless you wanted to, and you just kind of ended up with.
That's fucked up. Yeah. It's pretty bad. I think I will have to switch to All the Bravest because at least there is something. At least you can go through rings. It's super bad.
Superman won't rob you blind, at least, you know.
Right
Yeah,
now,
this is
what was your official
gross.
vote?
It's all the bravest.
All right, all right, and yeah, Final Fantasy All the Bravest wins out against the monster Superman. I did not know that was gonna happen. So, moves on to the final. That brings us to the second set of the semifinals, which is Matt's Monster Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival versus Sword of Sodan.
Both of
It's Matt
mine.
versus Matt.
One of mine will be knocked out.
Oh man,
It is, but Sword of Sedan's a game, and fucking Animal Crossing looks like a game and costs a lot
I mean,
more.
to be fair, these two would come against each other eventually.
I knew it. I predicted it. I gotta vote for Animal Crossing just because, it's just so much more disrespectful.
Out of all,
It feels worse.
yeah, it does. If it feels
You
violating.
know, and it's
That was a
funny
good way
because
to put
I've
it.
actually never, I've never played Animal Crossing, and there's no way I can ever play it because I'm not buying the game, and I'm not gonna buy the amiibo for it. I have a Wii U, but what the fuck is the point? Sword of Sodan I can load up and laugh at, on my emulator. I can be like, oh, this is bad. And Animal Crossing it's so miserable that it's not even worth experiencing it, even if you've never experienced it.
Yeah, that game, there's no reason to boot up and play. I mean, you got to have a Wii U, you got to have Amiibo, you're just collecting money. There's really nothing that you're actually doing in that game.
It's a nothing game. It's a non-game. It's a baffling non-game.
But there is gameplay.
So I have to vote for Animal Crossing.
And both of these games have no music. Well, no, Animal Crossing
Animal
might have
Crossing
music.
has like Animal Crossing music,
It
which
might
is
actually
not
have
bad.
music. Yeah.
I'm sure it has good music actually, but but it's still like it's nothing. It's literally not. It's loading screens. It's a screen. It's a screen. It's a glorified screensaver that you have to hit A on, and tap the pad.
Yeah.
You don't even hit A. You just all you do is tap it. Like that's all you do.
Dude, you could hand the Wii U gamepad to a baby and he could probably clear it.
No, it couldn't, because the baby's gonna need to figure out how to fucking tap the thing
Just
on.
tell him, just babies
credit
tap shit
card.
on shit all the time. Baby can
They
do
tap
this.
shit on shit. Sure.
Yeah, oh man, it's so frustrating. Like when you land on a space, it just said like he landed on a space and it said I caught a horse mackerel. It's worth 150 bells, and then just adds the points, the 150 bells.
And like, there's
and then it
nothing.
goes on.
Yeah, there's not. They don't mean anything. It's just
There's-
get more of
there's-
this.
There's no
Yeah.
stakes except for
Nobody cuts anybody's head off.
nobody. You can't even like. Play
But there is
games.
there
and-
is music.
There is
and it's
music.
probably not
There's
bad.
music.
It's probably not wonderful. But
It's probably
not-
cute Animal Crossing music.
It's probably
Like,
whatever
it
was
might
in
be good.
the last Animal Crossing game.
Yeah,
But Sword of Sodan is still more of a game.
that's it. Yeah.
Sword of Sodan is, like you could say that, but you walk forward and poke.
It's only going to cost you.
It is more of a game, but
you-
it's an annoyance. Like, you
you-
turn it on and there's really nothing fun you can do.
What's
Both of
more
these
fun,
are
playing Sword of Sodan or
really-
getting bit by a mosquito?
Both of these are horrible.
Yeah,
games.
They're both like
both-
equivalent to being.
they're
pretty
both
much-
the
annoying.
trash to the trash to the.
Yeah, they're.
Please clap.
Yeah.
Also.
I would not want to play either of these.
I would have to give to Animal Crossing. That's my official vote.
Just because the barrier of entry for that piece of shit's so much bigger.
All
And
right.
it's also
And
yeah,
you're not
that
doing
comes with a
anything.
barrier of entry.
You can't beat that game either. I mean, you guys can win.
It's
you can
it's
win.
a pointless non-game.
That's true. Yeah, at
We're
least there's
not-
like
yeah.
an end to Sword of Sedan. Like you could like beat it and then like put it away and never play it again. The Animal Crossing game is just a board game, like a virtual board game.
You'd
that
have
you
to.
just-
It's multiplayer only.
yeah, you have
It's
to
the
get.
only
You have to
gameplay.
sucker some other friends to play with you.
Where everybody's always getting points and just
And tapping their
whoever
amiibo.
gets the luckiest wins.
The points
Yeah.
don't matter.
Yeah,
It's no stakes gambling.
And also,
Yeah.
the only
Yeah,
point
yeah.
is to have the most at the end, and you have no real control over it because it's all dice rolling.
It's all luck based. Yeah.
It's all luck based. There's no game. There's no game, but it is a game. that
Yeah.
they sold for $60 with toys
yeah. It's like gambling. It's like
Expected
slot
you to spend
machine,
more money
but
on it,
no
too.
mo-
for more toys.
Yeah.
Predatory also.
So what's your
It's pretty
vote?
bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Amiibo Festival takes it for me. Sword of Sodan is among the worst games of all time, but
Both
it
solid
loses to
contenders.
it does lose to a non-game in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Mm.
A non-game that requires multiplayer and more purchases.
So it looks like a clean sweep for Animal Crossing.
I agree. Yeah, it's
So we get to
there's
the
some
finals.
there's a little bit of redeeming value to Sword of Sedan versus.
At least it's funny
Yeah.
and you can cut somebody's head off.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You could have some fun with with your friend, just like passing a controller.
There's a goal. There's a set goal.
Yeah, there is a goal.
Yeah.
So that brings us to the final.
Douche versus turd.
The final
the
grossest,
classic.
the worst of the worst. That is Final Fantasy All the Bravest versus Animal Crossing
That's
Amiibo
the
Festival.
non-games. I knew it was going to come down to these
Two
two.
non-games. I will argue in
Let us begin.
Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival's defense of being the worst game is that there is ultimately virtually no gameplay and no satisfaction. I guess except for if you win in the multiplayer event.
You win
And
because
you
you got more stuff.
You need a Wii U, and you need at least the toys and the cards or bootleg versions of them in order to even move and do stuff in the game. So the barrier of entry is really high for a non-game, whereas Final Fantasy All the Bravest is completely free.
It
does
had a
have
free
nostalgia
mode.
factor,
And it looks pretty and has good music.
but it's no. I mean, both games have no gameplay.
Yeah.
But which game is slightly more pleasant and easier to access?
Which one has?
Well,
are
one
there
is
any
one
redeeming
is
qualities?
inaccessible now,
Yes,
and one
so-
has a very high barrier of entry.
Oh, one is inaccessible now. That is a huge.
Yeah, even more inaccessible, and it was only on iOS.
Can't do any more harm on
I'd
the public.
also argue that Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival has more gameplay about like actual interaction than All the Bravest.
That's a stretch.
That's a
That's
stretch.
a real
It is a stretch,
Both of
but
them involve tapping because you do have to tap a physical product
Oh
to
my
the
God,
Wii U gamepad in order to have a dice roll, which you have no control over your own movement. In order to have a dice roll, move you somewhere and then play out a scripted event. So I argue that there's
It's
very
random too.
Both-
It's
there's
everything
no
is
skill.
random.
it's based on luck and totally scripted, and the user has no control other than tapping the
But,
amiibo
okay,
to
so
the gamepad.
I will say that that is an equal point for both then, because it's the same deal with Final Fantasy. It is you hit the button, it's a random event, you roll a dice basically on what your attack is versus the monster.
That's so funny.
And at the rate of which the other character is attacking you before you die, you'd have to go back and grind and go back to get stronger.
Also, Final Fantasy picks your pocket.
Yes.
It, like, it
You do, have
picks
to
it-
you do have to tap more, which is more physical action in Final Fantasy All the Bravest. So in a way, it's physically more fun.
Yes. And then even though
The
you have to
tapping.
buy with you have to buy
Multiple
more with
taps.
Amiibo Festival, you don't have to have all of it.
Man, this is a tough.
It comes with 2 amiibo, so 2 people
There
can
you go.
play.
So
my
it is-
game cannot be played with 1 person.
All right.
My
But
game
you,
cannot be. My game
You
cannot
do
be.
have to have a.
My
My
game
you have to
cannot-
find
I-
another sucker.
My game cannot be not played.
I
by
argue
1 person.
irrelevancy because you could just play both characters.
Oh yeah, you
could
could
play
play
by
against
yourself.
yourself.
You don't
Which I'm
have
sure,
to necessarily
I'm sure
have 2
Whereas
people.
all these
can't-
speed runs were done
So
that
it's
way.
equal footing.
You can't play All the Bravest anymore.
So that's an
That's
equal.
a big
Yep.
thing.
I say that's an equal thing.
No one can ever play it again.
You
Yeah.
could
Oh,
you could
man,
purchase
this
the amiibos you wanted
Yeah, but
for
there's just,
Amiibo
like,
Festival.
There's nothing happening in Animal Crossing. Like it's
No.
there's
You do
All
need
the-
to acquire a Wii U to play it.
All the Bravest though has the illusion of gameplay in that you swipe and animations happen, but then you have to wait. And they,
have to
like,
have
you have to
knife
wait
on.
hours before you can
Sometimes
do that again
days,
sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Start-
days.
Sorry, wait till tomorrow to play.
Exactly. With Amiibo Festival, you just need more amiibos,
least
which you
in-
get to choose.
At least with a
With all the
Amiibo,
Bravest,
like,
You don't get to choose.
You get to like you. It never prevents you from doing its non-stuff. It's non-game.
Yes, you can. You have no barrier to the non-game.
It never prevents you from not playing its non-mechanics.
All the Bravest did
Oh
have.
my god.
All the Bravest did have sprites of characters from the 3D games that didn't really exist before. Animal Crossing doesn't bring anything to the table, in my opinion. Or Amiibo Festival doesn't bring literally
Oh
anything
my
to
god,
the
this
table.
this is fucking hard.
This is ridiculous. Yeah,
They're
like-
they both want all your money.
They
They're
do.
both they're both
Animal
shameless
Crossing
cash
costs $60
grabs.
off the bat.
Yeah,
There's
well,
that.
I would argue.
Yeah.
I would argue real quick that all the Bravest will intrusively ask you for money, and Animal Crossing
It has
is not.
ads. It has ads.
That, yeah, I really. So yeah, that's an interesting thing.
I would
because-
rather at the end I would rather play All the Bravest if I could.
I
Because of the nostalgia and the physical sensation alone is more pleasing, slightly more dopamine hits. I feel like there are none in Animal
There
Crossing.
are no dopamine hits in Animal Crossing.
Games
I
are all
will
about-
give you that one because at least Final
Sa-
Fantasy is bright and flashy. It's got things you like in it.
If
like
you win the
it's-
battle, you get
got-
satisfied a little bit. What do you
but
win in
sometimes
Animal
you don't
Crossing?
win a battle for a week though. So
You have to
like-
wait to play the
But
game.
also like nothing happens in that game. The characters jump forward and they jump back, and then that's it.
you can easily forget
Yeah.
about
But
the
you
Final
spent no
Fantasy
money.
game.
In Animal Crossing, you spent 60 unless you obtained it illegally, which, of
Right.
course, I don't know if there is a bootleg way to play this game.
There is, but
it's more hoops than necessary. It's like
Playing it on the Wii U, playing
Yeah.
it on a bootleg Wii U.
there's ways to do it. There's like ways
With
to
bootleg
emulate the
amiibo.
NFC.
Voting
thing.
time.
Yeah. But it's not worth it. Like that's so many hoops to fucking.
2 people.
At least you
one
could
person to
be-
play against yourself
At least you could.
with bootleg amiibo on a Wii U emulator.
All right.
Yeah.
Discussion's over. Time to vote.
Oh God. Fuck.
Which
This is
one?
hard. I'll go
This is
first. I gotta give it to Animal Crossing because Animal Crossing just seems intrinsically more boring.
I'm giving it
It's
to
just
Animal.
just watching the gameplay. I was like, God damn, this looks so boring.
Yeah, I say it's a worse cash grab because at least a mobile game is something that comes and goes, whereas this was like released as a console game, but like with all of the gimmicks and with
It's a
no,
wolf in-
no gameplay.
It's a boring.
I mean, they
wolf
put
in
Animal
sheep's
Crossing on
clothing.
it to try to sell this non-game
I'm
into existence.
I'm obviously going with
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy All the Bravest.
I'll also say Final Fantasy only
Oh,
because
no, this is
you have the
Which
ability
one, Nick?
to share the experience of Animal Crossing with a friend
Ah.
in real life. You know, or-
Kids
yeah,
would love it.
yeah, like it may be diarrhea, but at least you share it.
You can
Final
share it
Fantasy-
by having multiple people download it. You don't have to play together. Just see what characters you get, and then dopamine hits all around. Where are the dopamine hits in Animal Crossing? I don't see a single one.
Okay, I think
Except for the one person who wins gets one dopamine hit
I've
at the end of a battle that takes weeks.
I think I've got my answer, and by by like less than an atom, of a difference, it's gotta be All the Bravest. Because mobile games are intrinsically just a step down in everything from console games. So it has that it's a mobile game, so it's already swing out the gate half a game,
Yeah.
and then it's less than that over and over again. And I like Final Fantasy more, and it disappoints me more. Animal Crossing, I can live without. Final Fantasy, I can't live without. And the fact that it just fucking destroyed me, and I fell victim to it. I've been victimized by Final Fantasy All the Bravest, and I would like my money back, and I hope there's a class action lawsuit against them for that.
Yeah, let's be real.
I do think Animal Crossing is a very worthy contender and
Yeah,
deserves first
close.
place as well, but
Just as close as Dante
it's
and
just close.
Shadow.
it just it's like that close. It has to be All the Bravest. Because All the Bravest probably got more people than Animal Crossing did. Definitely.
Yeah.
So it overall stole more money from people.
Yeah, those like microtransactions can be just so
Fooled
predatory.
more people probably.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It wins.
And and the winners here are not winners. Let's be real.
Oh, no.
These are
The big
games you should
winners-
avoid at all costs.
These are not the ones you take home and show to mama.
So that's it. We have a new champion. Final Fantasy,
All the Bravest.
Will we do a part 2
Champion.
for this? Let us know. Follow us on Instagram. We're going to be switching over to Stoat here soon because Discord is becoming kind of crappy because of, they want your info. The only info you deserve is Ryan's info. He's going to post a picture of his driver's license on the Instagram. You guys, it'll be up for 24 hours. It's going to be on Stoat. You got to join Oh. Stoat to
Yeah,
see
join
it.
Stowe to see his license.
Yeah.
So
Join
it's
Stoat.
SSN.
And is it
What-
Stoat/GameBuds podcast? How is it, Trav?
It just, Stoat's, I think it's a Stoat Game Buds podcast. You can search Browse channel, but I also switch it on the link tree and also post it on Instagram and on the Discord for now until it's gone. So, yeah, just keep an eye out for that link.
And until next week, keep smoking. Don't play any bad games. Play only good games. Tell someone you love that they're amazing. And bye.
Bye.